Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm down here in slot number 9 today. Ooh, look at me. Got my chroma key green screen behind me, so my green screen tank top. If I need to rob a bank, look at me, I'm an outlaw. You can't tell what my face looks like. My identity is a complete mystery. That's why I only use my first name on Mixer. People would be like, Joe, that could be anybody. Mixer.com/Joe? Who could that be? I've actually had people tell me, Joe, it's really bad for your brand that you don't have Joe Hills in your Mixer URL. And I'm like, too bad. I'm Mixer.com/Joe, and I'm going to live it up. I'm the ghost with the most, and I'm here to boast. Some of you guys from Europe are like, whoa, Joe, this is almost a Europe-friendly stream, but I'm a little bit tired. Well, let's kick this off right. Okay, we have some big plans to record a really cool episode today. I'm going to show you guys how to make God armor in Minecraft 1.14.4. But for those of you who are on the fence about going to sleep, I got something special prepared. I've been working on this for a few weeks now, and I'm just going to go ahead. I don't have the backing track yet, but here we go. Also, why is my Mixer chat not loading? That's crazy. It should load. Sorry. So, for all you guys who are on the fence about whether or not to go to sleep, here is 30 seconds of something to help you make up your mind. The summer is past, but your days keep getting longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how'd it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Just lay your head down and dream. So good night, people, for whom it is too late to keep watching the rest of the stream. Your whole day will be better if you go into it energized. Know that Joe Hills is just blowing you all the sleepy time kisses. Mwah, mwah. It's like I'm a chef, but instead of kissing off into the air, these are like adorable forehead kisses to say goodnight to you. For everybody else who is not ready for bed, we are about to live stream the recording of Hermitcraft episode 139 for season 6. This is a long-awaited episode. We've had so many people telling me, Joe, you gotta get in there. You gotta play the Demise game. Well, the best way to play the Demise game is going to be with good armor. But what's better than good armor? God armor. So, we're going to get in here, and we're going to make some God armor in Minecraft 1.14.4. So, we're going to go ahead and take this here. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to need to eat some food before the episode starts. We're about to start recording the episode. We're about to play Demise, but before we do, we got to get everything set up. We got to get everything set up for this episode. We are going to make some bread here. Boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and find a nice little place to start this episode. I think, I've enjoyed starting a lot of episodes over here. Yeah, let's go here. Let's start this episode here. We're going to turn off the face camera. Start recording. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I've screwed that up already. Hermitcraft, Season 6, Episode 139, Take 1. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We are back at our hermitage for one specific purpose, to prepare for the Demise game. You guys might have seen Grian has recently released a new type of competition on the server. We need to do a few things to prepare. We need to get some good armor, and we need to get 50 diamonds in order to participate. We cannot let ourselves die. Now, this is a kind of a baseline ground rule for real-world life. One of the things I enjoy about Minecraft, it's like, look at me, I'm in Minecraft, I can die, woo, I don't have to worry about it, yeah, I'm just running around, you can't even see my face because I'm so scared. No, now I'm proud and I'm not a coward. Look, I'm running around with no armor, and if I die, there's no consequences. But wait, if we play Grian's game and we die, there are consequences. It's called losing. I don't want to lose. I want to be a winner. So, we're going to make some good armor. Now, some people might say, Joe, You can't create good armor anymore. They got rid of good armor. And not only did they get rid of good armor, they got rid of God armor in Minecraft 1.14.4. You cannot make it. Well, let me show you. I have come up with a plan. This is why we came to this hermitage, to get in touch with nature the way the monks intended when they repurposed this place. So, a few things we're going to do. We have like 61 levels of experience. First thing, we're going to improve our elytra by slapping Unbreaking 3 on there. A lot of you guys have said, Joe, why haven't you done that yet? Now I have. But that is not really godly or even goodly. It's just expectedly. So we've got our diamond helmet here. It's already got projectile protection 4, respiration 2, aqua affinity, mending. You might say, Joe, that's already perfectly good armor. These ruby slippers with protection 3, they're great. How could you improve on any of this? This is a perfect kit. You have Unbreaking 3, fire protection 3, feather falling 4, depth strider 3, and mending on these diamond British car trunks. Well, let me tell you, we're going to leave the expectations of the British people behind, and we are going to set sail for all sorts of new lands. Okay? I don't know if you know this, but the UK is an island. Unlike humanity, no one is an island. So, let's say we had to get to one of those islands, and we had to get there fast. Here's what we're going to want. We're going to want Hermes boots. Boom. I hear Hermes is back in fashion. The Apple Watches are using them. These are going to let us do all the things we could do before, but in a way that is going to put us in touch with the Greek pantheon, not to be confused with the Greek Parthenon, which we have constructed a replica of. However, we're not going to do everything the way everyone expects. People might think, Joe, are you just going to have four different pieces of armor, all from the Greek gods? That would be pretty classy. No. You know what we're going to do? We are going to have a chest of Ceres. Now, Ceres, of course, is the Roman goddess who famously sits upon a sacred chest that contains secrets. Now, of course, you might say, Joe, what secrets lie within your chest? I'll never tell. But they are close to my heart. So boom, we are now projectile protected and Unbreaking 3. Whether we are wearing our wings or wearing our chest plate, protected by the goddess Ceres. Thank you, Rome. You did a few things right. We're pretty good. Now, let's go a little bit further south, though. Let us celebrate Yam, the Canaanite god who is an adversary of Baal and a deity of primordial, chaos. And a lot of people might say, Joe, isn't Yami also the name of the Egyptian god in Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series? And I was like, I don't know. But maybe. But anyway, now we got a yam we can put on our head. I'm feeling better already. In my head. On my head. Oh no! I left the setting up stream message on. Oh no! Face camera back on. We're going to have to redo all this. Oh no. Oh no, the green screen's falling. I'm not supposed to lean into that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's... Okay. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Am I still going to be able to rename this if I want to? Okay. Well, now's as good a time as any to recognize any donations that have come in. No donations have come in, so this is... Okay. We did all that for free. You guys. We did all that for free. Sometimes... Yeah, Joanna Kramer says that was a good take, too. I know it was a good take, too. Okay. Hey, we just got a $1 donation from the Rich Kid. Thank you, the Rich Kid, for that consolation dollar. We're gonna go ahead and slide that over on our abacus here, bringing us $19 away from our next face camera expansion. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for the sun to go down. Supercharger must be down. Wait, is YouTube not letting you donate through the super chat? Let me see if I can fix that. And for some reason, the mixer chat isn't working at all. Monetization should be enabled. Super chat should be working. Okay, well, next thing. Let's let the sun go down. Yeah, mixer seems to be down. Okay. I bet what happened was they tried to turn off Matt's account now that he's retired. Thank you, John Faust, for the $10. Let's hope this helps, Joe. Much love from the bakers. It does help. Thank you. So that brings us to 11 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Oh, man, we had such good energy going into that. YouTube's having problems. Mixer's having problems. Okay. There's a huge Fortnite event going on right now. Really? Well, too bad for them. There's 10 million people watching streams right now. Really? Okay. Well, okay. Thank you to Rich Kid and John Faust for the consolation $11. Okay. It's got to be getting dark out. Why can't I? The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how'd it get so late? Lay your head. Is this going to break in the middle of this process? Hey, thank you, Windy Shows, for the 2 pounds of pity money. That brings us to 13 out of 20 beads toward our next face camera expansion. I'm going to have to make another... I don't want you guys to give me money because you pity me, but it legitimately does make me feel better, so thank you. It's like... That was almost the perfect take. I have been planning this take for not 2 days, for like 24 hours. I've been planning how I was going to record this. And yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the anvil and we're going to go. We're going to re-record this. Instead of recording it here, we're going to go record it at the only reason to record here was to get the Unbreaking book for the Elytra, because the Elytra has been causing me a ton of problems because it kept breaking. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go record the next take at the actual... We're going to retry the take, and we're going to retry it from the mini game district. We're going to go out to where the actual Demise game is and record the take there. Yeah, you can wear your flowy cape to Walmart. Hannah... People take pictures of people in Walmart wearing terrible things all the time. If you wear something amazing, they'll be like, thank you. Yeah, I have to re-record my first take of the episode. But you know what? Maybe it'll be a better take. Maybe the idea of recording it at the Hermitage was a bad idea. Maybe we should do it out here in a common area. Also, I do think let's fix our Elytra first. Cloak weather, it's time to bust out your cloaks. We're going to go to music and sounds, and we're going to turn off the minecart noises, because this is about to get loud. Well, thank you, Windy Shows. I appreciate being the first donation. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go fix our Elytra, because we're going to need it, actually. Part of this episode is going to involve us going to the end and flying around there. In the end. Okay, if we can hit one of these guys. So this is actually going to fix or mend this. We actually don't have mending on our ruby slippers, but we are kind of short on diamonds right now. While we're here, though, let's go ahead and get out more fireworks. We will need those. Is there a safe place to do this? Let's say, dang it. Okay, our elytra is already fixed. Great. It is so weird doing this with the sound turned off. But like I said, those minecart noises are absolutely brutal for the stream, so I don't want to do you guys a disservice. So the sound is back on. Okay. Also, since we're not in the Halloween district today, I'm turning the brightness back up. I turned the brightness down in a previous episode. Okay. And I forgot to put those back in the ender chest, so I hope I don't die. Okay. So, what we're going to do now... Oh yeah, we want to go back through there so we can get back into... Welcome to Of a Kind, welcome Joanna Kramer, welcome Potato Chip Queen, welcome Donna Marie, welcome Ben Brown, welcome Inga Pinky, welcome Crazy Cheese, welcome Disembodied Giraffe. We're here just saying hello to people while I kill time trying to find which tunnel I need to go down, which is the east tunnel. Whoa, that almost didn't go well. I'm mining in Minecraft. These wings, they will not mend. I put on breaking 3 enchantment on them. Oh, I'm flying toward a corner. Why? Am I gonna hit the wall really hard if I try? I don't think I'll miss it. Oh wait, I did miss it. No wait, okay. Today's Euro-friendly stream is at an even more Euro-friendly time. I'm glad to help. Sam F says 89 people watching. I'm a little sad. Sam F, well, for one thing, I don't actually look at the numbers on the streams. But for another thing, I'm streaming on 4 services simultaneously: YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and Periscope. So, like, just because the numbers are low on one service doesn't mean they're low overall, or loveralls, which is what Mario wears when he wants to. Man, my hair is terrible today. And we're only $7 away from seeing how terrible. Please don't give more money. Oh. We had a terrible first take. So for those of you who joined us for the stream yesterday, I streamed for 3 hours, and I got done, and I realized all the footage from that was unusable too. So I had to re-record that this morning. So the ending of the episode that's going to go live later today is the opposite of... It's totally different from what we recorded yesterday. So if you're like, oh, I watched the stream yesterday, I don't need to watch episode 186 or 188 or whatever it was. When it goes live, you'll be like, yeah, I don't remember any of this. Well, that's because all the footage was bad. Okay, is this Asuma's diamond shop? We need to check inside of here how many diamonds he has. Okay. That is, these are 5 chests with 27 each. Calculator. 5 times 27. So that is 135 diamonds. So, in order to get, let's see, 51 divided by 3 is 17. We need 17 stacks of obsidian to get 50 diamonds. But we actually only need 32 diamonds, so we need 11 stacks of obsidian. Okay. Elizabeth Mitchell says, are you okay, man? Yeah, I'm doing good. Is howdy a normal greeting in Tennessee? Yes, it is. It's short for how do you do? How kind of you to let me come. Okay. So, I've heard... Where is the actual Demise game? Let's find the Demise game so we can record near that. Oh, actually... First, let's fly over to the roller coaster. Yeah, Green's game has a 50 diamond buy-in, and I only have 19 diamonds. So, that is a whole thing. But, some of you guys might not notice, this floor here. Dun 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 dun. Hee hee hee. Okay, we've got carrots here that we can make carrot diamonds now. Not carrot diamonds, you know what I mean, golden carrots. Okay. This is literally like 90% of my plan, is to just go make a bunch of golden carrots so I don't starve to death. Actually, let's store some of the extra garbage stuff in here for right now. Okay. So, we are ahead on that front now. Oh, we have cobwebs in here. I actually need cobwebs for my other store. We have potions in here. Those are going to come in handy. Drowned head. Of course, none of my... Except for this box. This is the only box we have. We're going to do some prep work before we... While we're over here, we're going to do some prep work. Okay, lanterns. Books. Okay. Oh, bum 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 bum. We got bamboo over here. I was really hoping that I had a flint and steel, although I don't necessarily need one if I have a single flint and a single steel. Some of this stuff is actually going to be really helpful for the Halloween store, though, so let's go ahead and store that over here real quick. Ooh, more carrots. Good point. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. More bones. Actually, I want that book. I'm going to go ahead and take that bucket. Oh, wait, no. We'll replace the bucket with the flint and steel. Let's go to bed before the mobs start spawning. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and place some of the leftover stuff that we want for our Halloween store into here. Blocks of coal. Yeah, those are great for the Halloween store. Yeah, let's take 52 of those. Let's take some of the hay. This is all Halloween store goodness. This is not something we needed for this episode, but like while we're here, it seems kind of silly not to store it. Okay. Cool. Put that back in there. Now, we've got our flint and steel. We've got our extra carrots. We're going to put the extra golden carrots in there for now. Extra gold nuggets can go whatever in here. We're going to recover all of this. We are building a bridge to the future, guys. Okay. Nobody else has played this since. Got 19 diamonds. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the episode here. Face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft, Season 6, Episode 138, Segment Alpha, Take 2. Let's take all the armor off here. Except for the wings. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm out here in front of the roller toaster, which I've just gotten news is about to have a big business problem. Apparently, Diane is about to go out of vogue on the Hermitcraft server on account of Grian's new Demise game. Now, I am personally ready to absorb this burden. I've got 19 diamonds saved up, and I've heard that Mr. Isuma has a shop set up to sell diamonds for obsidian, which I'm hoping to go mine. But first, we got to focus on the problems presented by this Demise game. For one thing, it costs 50 diamonds, and I only have 19, so we're going to have to go harvest some of those. For another, if Diane is going out of vogue, I want to be fashionable as ever. We need to fashion some god armor. Not just some good armor, some god armor. Now, you might say, Joe, god armor, it's impossible to make that anymore in Minecraft 1.14.4. Not so. You just need to open your mind. You know, the same way we might open up these British car trunks and call upon Hermes to make these beautiful Hermes boots. Look at that. We've got Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection 3, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider 3, and Mending. The Greek Parthenon has never looked so good on our feet. I mean, Hermes is making some leather, and why can't Hermes make a little gold? But that's not all. We can go ahead and set up ourselves with a little bit more. We don't need to limit ourselves to the Greek pantheon. We can embrace the Roman pantheon with a chest plate of Ceres. Now, Ceres was often pictured sitting on a chest full of secrets. What was in the chest full of secrets? I don't know. What's inside my chest full of secrets? It's close to my heart, but I'm not going to tell you. So, you might say, Joe, this is a little bit too Eurocentric for me. We are hanging out on the Mediterranean pretty hard here. Well, let me tell you, we can always switch to the Canaanite pantheon. Our diamond helmet here, it's already got some pretty good enchantments, but let's go ahead and get a Yam helmet. Now, of course, Yam was a deity of chaos. And, you know, whatever's going to go on inside my head, if we're going to win this game, if we're going to have a chance at succeeding at Demise, if we're going to out-Demise the other hermits, we are going to need chaos, primordial chaos, inside of our helmet. And it doesn't hurt that Yam was an adversary of Baal. All the other hermits are going to be having a ball playing this game. Well, you know what? Bring it. I'm ready. What's next? We've got our ruby slippers. You know, there may be no place like home, but I say we swing down to the Sumerian pantheon and create some leggings of Enki. Now, Enki is particularly interesting because he was a god of knowledge and confused language, which explains why some people in the British Islands might call these Enki's trousers. But here in America, we would actually call them Enki's yoga pants, which yoga pants means something entirely different in the UK. You can ask your British father, if you have one. Anyway, boom, we got our anvil, we got our god armor. All we need to do is go verify that whoa, that reminds me. Let's soar on the wings of the eagle over to Isuma's place, where he is about to be selling some diamonds in exchange for obsidian. I've heard that this diamond sale hut is relatively close to where Grian's Demise game sign-up is. So let's go ahead and find that. That's Ice Baby. That's Dig Straight Down. This is... Oh, is that it? Is this Ribcage thing the Demise game? That's actually really cool. Okay, well, maybe we'll do that before we go to Isuma's. Let's see what it says. Sign up and payment. Okay, so it looks like to sign up, you need the 50 diamonds. Okay. We're going to go ahead and read this book. Let's turn to page 1. Do our best Grian voice. New Hermit event starts the 15th of October, noon Greenwich Mean Time. Demise. This is a new game where the goal is simple. Don't die. Pay 50 diamonds, add your name to the list, and then proceed to live as long as you can in Minecraft. There's a catch, though. If you die, you lose. But you are not out of the game. If you die, you join the dead team. And you must change your skin to be monochrome or dead. Your new goal as part of the dead squad is simple. You must help the people who are still alive to not live anymore. However, there's no PvP allowed, so you must think of other ways. Traps. To help the alive folk. Everything is up to you. Some final points. This game is dangerous and you may lose your items. You must be okay with that when you sign up. God armor makes this game difficult, so when you sign up, please take some armor from the chest provided. You can enchant them in any way you please. If you die to a bug, the death does not count. Everyone starts alive. The dead may team up if they want to. The alive may team up if they want to. Go about your daily business as usual. If you die when you're not recording a funny rendition of the show your video, good luck and stay alive, Korean. If you win, you win all the diamonds. Done. Okay. Wow, that's a lot all at once. But it's good to know that this is all basically garbage now. So we're just going to get this out here. And then this out here. And then this out. Where is it? Here. And then this out here. And then we'll just go ahead and set a happy little fire. And then what's the button I bound to that? Is it plus? No. There it is. It's minus. I bound that minus there. Okay. Well, I guess we're almost ready. All we need to do now is go ahead and gather 31 more diamonds. Because we've got 19. We're almost there. Luckily, though, Isuma has his obsidian purchase shop over here. And we can just go ahead and swing by. Let's see how many diamonds he has. If he doesn't have enough diamonds to actually cover everything, we're going to be in some real trouble. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. 3 chests full of stacks of 3 diamonds. I will pay 3 diamonds for every stack of obsidian. You know what? This sign is not up to ADA spec. So we're just going to boop. There we go. I will pay 3 diamonds for every stack of obsidian. Isuma. Great. Well, it sounds like it's time for us to go into the end and, I don't know, harvest a lot of obsidian. Let's see. If we need 32 diamonds, or 31 diamonds, we're going to have to get 33, basically, because this has to be divisible by 3. So that means we need 11 stacks of obsidian. Now, luckily, in the end, if you're not wearing any armor, the Enderman can't hurt you. Or something. We should probably leave all of our important stuff somewhere safe, though, just to be careful, as I immediately fly into something. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and find ourselves a portal back. Oh, wait, I think there was one right here. Time skip. Okay, this is... I don't even know where this connects. So stop recording. Okay, that was Act 1 of episode 139. What did you guys think? Was that good, you guys? Yeah, we're going to the end without armor. Mixscale says, I only saw the end, but it was gripping. Thank you, Mixscale. Let's see if any donations came through during that segment that we need to thank people for. Oh, indeed. It looks like, let me scroll down here. We got $16 from Hilda Inga Pinky, who says, you are one of the inspirations for me to pick up drawing again, and it made me happier than I realized. Thank you. Love Inga Pinky. So we're going to go ahead. We already had 13 on our abacus here. I don't know if you guys can see this abacus. So we're going to go ahead and add 10, and we're going to add 6, and that brings us up to $29. Whoa. So that is going to bring us to our first face camera expansion. If you've never watched a Joe Hill stream before, please direct your attention down here to slot 9. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to move on over here to our left side of the screen and pop this green glass as a chroma key behind us so my green screen tank top can properly chroma. You got to have a shirt that matches the same color as the glass for it to work. So, here's what we're going to do. Oh, and we got $2 from Seth Mercado, too. Sorry, Seth, for not catching that. Yes, we did. So that is going to bring us up to, we're at 11 out toward our next $20 expansion. Thank you, Seth Mercado. Now, one thing we do on our first expansion now is I take my headphones off, which makes me feel terrified because I won't be able to hear monsters coming up on me. And we get out our Halloween tie, and we tie this on. Wendy's Show says, where's your spooky jacket? Spooky jacket is for future expansions. Right now, we're just going to tie ourselves a nice little double Windsor here. The classiest of knots, as one does. Here we go. Here comes Speed Windsor. He's a knot on a tie. So there, we now have our Halloween tie, perfectly in place, ready to go. It's hard to see, but it's there. You know, it's funny because like with the microphone pop screen, it just looks like a little cravat. Like I could just have it like off to the side like that. Like, look at me. I think cravats are coming back, you guys. I think they are. Like, you can quote me on that. Meanwhile, there's just gonna be. Let's see. So, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go to the end. Aloha Oi says, "What is a cravat? A cravat is like a tiny scarf tie. It's like a third of a bow tie. It goes around your neck, and has like a little like Fred from Scooby-Doo wore a cravat, and the bad guy in the second Paddington movie wore a cravat. Like, I'm having a hard time explaining this meaningfully. Okay, so let's go over here. Now, somewhere over here, there is also an entrance to the end, I think. This is not it. Oh, somebody says I thought that was an ascot. I think an ascot and a cravat are the same thing, right? What's the difference? I thought that they were just like local, regional variations of the same thing. Wendy Show says, "Good luck for the end." Thank you. Okay. Ah! Bad time. Gotta love that no feather falling. Okay. A lot of good people pointing out that I should fix my sword. That's actually one of the reasons we stopped by here. Because there is stuff in this building for sword fixing. Looting 3. Yeah, that seems good. Everyday Candle says, "Some people are just cheap, I guess. The poor baby was running a fever all night and couldn't sleep. It broke my heart because he's the sweetest toddler." I know, that is the hardest thing. Like, I remember when my daughter was sick, like, I would, we have, like, a beanbag chair that I'd put in her room, and I'd just, like, sleep on it next to her bed so she knew that she wasn't by herself. And it's just, like, there's certain types of illnesses where, like, all you have to do is just make sure that they stay hydrated and get rest, and they'll be fine, but, like, that can be like days of making sure that where there's nothing else you can do. You're just waiting. And that's really rough. So I hope things go well for your child, Kendall. Okay. According to Google, an ascot is just a looser cravat and is known as a day cravat. See, we're solving this stuff. Professor says, "Why are you holding a single live stained glass?" So I can chroma key my tank top. Boop. See, it's the same green as my tank top. It's pretty effective. Okay, So before I go into the end, though, I actually do need to plan. We're going to get rid of all of the equipment that we don't actually need in the end. Like, for example, my diamond pickaxe, this bread, any extra carrots, any extra iron ingots. We're not going to need the flint and steel. We're not going to need the anvil. Then we're going to... Oh, I can't get there? Okay, then we're going to put that in there. Along with... Why do I have iron nuggets? I have terrible planning. Hey, Tobias Vanderay, thank you for the $1. That brings us to 12 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Wow, we've been streaming for 44 minutes, you guys. I guess since we had to restart that take, it kind of knocked things back a little bit. We're not going to need our iron axe, our iron hoe. We're not going to need red sand, dirt, shears. Here's one thing we are going to do, though. We are going to actually legitimately make some... We're going to make some armor. Okay. Okay. This whole episode is basically going to be about making different kinds of armor, and it's going to be very silly. But I need to find... I had a whole bunch of squid ink in here. Which one of these... dang it. Which one of these chests had the squid ink in it? Not that one. Maybe none of them. Maybe the squid ink is in a totally different place, which is going to make this way harder. Can we go find a squid to kill? Is the new question. Let's go kill some squid. Also, this basement looks way better with the brightness turned down. Let me just... Yeah. Check out that undercroft. It only took us a year to get it to the point where it's actually where it should be. It's still nighttime. I forgot to go to bed. Dang it. That means there's going to be mobs everywhere when we come out. Oh. Well, I hope Vin feels better, NJ. Okay. So, what we're going to do now... Okay, yeah, there's going to be just creepers all over. And we already got rid of Mjolnir's hammer, which was a bad idea, it seems. Things I have not thought through entirely. Okay. Wait, didn't I have like 30 leather in here already if I needed them? Just in case of emergencies. Hmm. 30 paintings. Yeah, okay, the leather's definitely missing. So, well, that puts me in a real tight spot. So, I've got to go back there and kill all those guys. So, let's get Mjolnir's hammer out. We actually probably do want extra rockets anyway. But where is it? This is a bad thing. I don't know where my trident is. Did I lose my trident? How would I lose my trident? I didn't throw it in the... Did I throw my trident in the fire? Oh, no. Where is the trident now, then? Check the green shulker. There's not a green shulker in here. These are blocks of emeralds. Check the fire. Thanks, guys. How would I have lost it is what I don't understand. I had it... Okay. It's not in here. There it is. Okay. Good deal. Okay. See if we can find any squid in this water here. Any squid out here palling around? Squid, we need ink. Dink. One time I found squid in here, but they didn't come back. I must have overfished. Dang it. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way back to the shopping district, though. Okay, whatever. Let's just go kill those creepers that were hanging out by our cows. If they haven't despawned already from me flying around. How many pieces of leather do you need to make a full set of armor? Fun question. Let's get some critical hits here. That's 3. So as you can tell, I've been working on this cow farm back here for a while. They're free-range cattle, but still good for hitting with the sword. $13, 24 pieces. Okay, so we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, moving on a prayer. The primary reason to do the critical hit is so we don't accidentally sweep the edge of the blade into the other baby cows. $23. Great. 26. So, if we can now find some squid real quick, I just need like 4 pieces of ink. Dang it, squid. Okay, so fish just spawned in here once I got in here. And hopefully that gave us no ink at all. Great. What? Come on. There we go. Four. Great. Okay, we're gonna need to drop the... Whoops. We're gonna need to drop the steaks into a cooker real quick. Okay. Cook the steak. Okay, we have been streaming for almost an hour now. It's hard to believe because, like, this has been going so fast. We are about to record our next segment, but before we do, I'm going to take a quick hydration break. So, here is a song I wrote performed by my brother Sean. Be right back.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always virtuous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rainbows about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us home.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We have been live for 1 hour so far from the Hermitcraft server. Thank you for joining me once again. That was the song Lines, written by me, performed by my brother Sean Hills on our album Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. Available now from all major music streaming services. Seriously, you can get it on, it's like in Instagram. If you wanted to add background music on your Instagram, it's in there. It's everywhere. We are crazy people. It's in TikTok. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go to the top of the gold thing. And we're going to enchant these armors. So I'm going to mute my game sounds again before we start climbing that cart tower because it will go nuts. Fiery Gaming, it is literally, the name of the album is Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. You can buy it on iTunes and we will get paid. It is a really nice arrangement. It's a real thing. So I've just muted the game temporarily because there's a glitch that makes these carts insanely loud. Okay, so there we go. No. Don't want to lose that. Okay, great. So we need to gather a few experience levels real quick so that I can enchant each of these pieces of armor. Now we have plenty of lapis lazuli, so that's not going to be the concern here. Okay. There's a guy we can hit. Oh, he didn't. There's a guy we can hit. Oh, we didn't. There's a guy we can hit. It's the same guy as before, but we're going to hit him this time. Yeah, we did it. There's not a physical release yet. You can listen to it on Spotify too. That's fine. Ellie DeLuke says, my sister did a TikTok to it, the only one. Can you tweet me a link to that TikTok, Ellie LeDuc? My brother and I would be really happy to see it. I'm not joking. We edited it to TikTok and we're like, I don't know if anyone's going to use it, but I'd love to see it if that's okay. Inga Pinky says, I bought it. The Pokemon song is very addictive. Thank you. I worked hard on that. What? Wait, did somebody put a shulker box full of tools underneath here? Well, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to turn our sounds for hostile creatures down. I'm going to turn the master volume back up. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have all of this armor down here in our hotbar for this next segment. Face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 139, Segment Bravo, Take 1. Well, you guys, okay. I did a little research between segments. No, that doesn't sound right. Sometimes, no, wrong. Take 4. We can't always be right about everything, and it turns out that apparently Endermen can see you if you don't have armor on. So I've gone ahead and made some new camouflaged armor that'll help me blend into the void here. I've dyed it nice void color black. Now all we need to do is get it enchanted. I am here in the gold farm, and as you know, at the top of the gold farm is a beautiful enchanting table that you can't really see it, you just click the bottom and then it works. Except when it doesn't. It says Armory. Okay. That's not how an enchanting bench is supposed to... Okay. Oh, okay. So there's the enchanting table up there. So we can enchant this with Thorns 1. Why is that only 24? Are there not enough books active? What is going on? Did somebody put heads? This whole thing is, like, incredibly broken. Let's go ahead and collect these 2 heads. I'm pretty sure those are not supposed to be there. Did we get them? Okay, we got a brown trader llama head and a wandering trader head. Let's put those into that chest. There. Then, we're going to go ahead and use this to get Thorns 2, Fire Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 on this leather tunic. Looking good. What can we get on these boots? Fire Protection 4. I'll take it. The helmet, we can get Respiration 3. Not bad. And then, Unbreaking 3, Protection 4 on these trousers. See, this nice little purple here is going to give us the perfect blend of costume elements that will prepare us for the void. Endermen will not see us coming. Now, I do think we need to send a message here, okay, to whoever left this shulker box. So, actually, let's just grab all of these in a row. Not leave shulkers. Oh no. I don't have enough enchantment to name that one. Can we name another one shulkers? Here we go. Do not leave shulkers. I think that sends a pretty clear message to whoever did that. And now we can just go ahead and be on our way. We've got our new armor, and we're ready to go. Now, I've got to remember, I don't have my Elytra on me at the moment. Oh, actually, if we're going to the end, let's go ahead and store some of our most valuable possessions, like our green screen and our trident, in the ender chest there. That's gonna come back to haunt us if we lose those. So, do we need our Elytra in the end? Part of me says yes, and part of me says I'll trade it for this stick and hope everything works out okay. But then at that point, it's like, well, why do we have so many firework rockets? I might need a second to think through this. Time skip. Do you guys think I should take the Elytra into the end? I think I might need it, because we're going to run out of obsidian on the main island, but there's no obsidian on the other islands, is there? Hey, welcome, Bioduck. Yeah, we're gonna keep our Elytra, I think. We're gonna get rid of the... Gonna get rid of that. We're gonna... Yeah. Welcome, Michael Ward. A lot of votes both ways. We have Elytra insurance for like 1 more month. Hey, Badger Spanner, glad to have you. I'm going to stop the recording here. Face camera back on. Now, because we're going into the end, we're not going to bring the green screen with us. It's too dangerous. Use ladders instead. Oh, I don't want to bring ladders to the end. They're really expensive. You have to use a ton of wood. There's obsidian on the bottom of ship. Astromus, decoding the video requires CPU processing. We use a lot of compression to make the video streams smaller, but then it requires a lot of processing power to make them big again, so that you can actually view them in a real-time scenario. This is not good. We should actually just go straight up back in there. Where is the nearest end portal? Like, if I just fly this way far enough, will I eventually get to that big ender sculpture? Yes, but it's not going to work. Welcome, Ruben Mason. Glad to have you today. Ashley Curl says, last time I caught you live streaming, you were clean shaven. Yeah, I had about 2 weeks off around the 4th of July. So I finally had a chance to grow this out. It always looks really bad for the first 2 weeks. It looks unprofessional. So since I had so much time off work, I decided to grow it out. And I think it's good now. Okay. I think that there's an ender portal somewhere over here. I'm glad to make your day, Ruben. Yeah, it's under the ocean, under a giant... Yeah, False's Enderman Island is somewhere over here. Scaffolding is easier to reclaim. That's a good point. Okay, so here is the... I think that this takes us to the Ender portal. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 139. Segment Charlie, Take 1. Alright, folks, we are on approach for the end. Now, based on the fact that nobody else had cashed in at Isuma's place yet, I'm hoping that there's still a lot of obsidian left here. This is going to be the quickest and easiest place to get all the obsidian we're going to need. Now, you might say, Joe, how are you going to get up to the top in order to dig straight down to get the obsidian? Well, I decided to bring the Elytra after all. I was a little bit unsure about the risks involved, And, you know me, I'm a little bit of a paranoid guy. I didn't bring any lights. Hopefully that's okay. But, yeah, we can just dig straight down on this. We've got this enchanted efficiency 5 pick. I wonder if beacons work here. Oh, wait, it looks like we actually do have... Do we have haste on this? Haste 2. Hey, somebody else built a beacon. Well, we're going to take advantage of their kindness by just gathering all the obsidian we can. Although I'm realizing now, maybe digging straight down is going to be a problem. While we do this, though, I actually had a really crazy dream the other night that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's funny, like every October, my dreams just start getting weird. And I think that part of it's because I'm spending so much time thinking about like spooky and Halloween-related stuff. And this dream I had after watching the Call of Cthulhu Acquisitions Incorporated game from PAX Australia. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about PAX Australia, but it is held in Melbourne on Australia time. So if you want to watch a live stream of something that happens at like 6:30 at night there in American Central Time, which is where I am in Tennessee, you have to wake up at like 2:30 in the morning and then stay awake until 5:30 in the morning. So I watched this game, which was kind of a cosmic horror comedy, because the folks involved were very funny. Chris Straub, Jerry Holkins, this guy, Arnie Neiman, I think his name is. I've never seen his work before, but he seemed pretty cool. And, of course, the amazing Anna Prosser Robinson, who I've actually played D&D with before on Dice Camera Action. And the fellow who plays Dinar Blitzen from the C-Team game. Oh no, I'm blanking on his name. That's okay, he doesn't watch this. But he's great. Ryan Hartman. Dang it, Ryan, I'm sorry I forgot your name temporarily. But anyway, I'm talking about something that happened at 2:30 in the morning my time. So please forgive me, Mr. Hartman. I love your work on the PAX events. But anyway, so it's these folks, and they're playing Call of Cthulhu in, a pleasant evening hour Australia time, but like 2:30 in the morning my time. And I woke up to watch this because I love the PAX shows. I love seeing these guys play games live. That's one of the highlights of my year, is when I get to go to PAX South or PAX East or PAX Unplugged and see them play. PAX Australia is kind of, in some ways, the easiest one to miss, though, because I'm like, well, it's so expensive to fly to Australia. I don't feel like I'm missing out when I have to watch the live streams. Whereas when I miss PAX East here and there, it's like, I could have gotten to Boston this year. I just didn't think I was going to be able to. And I'm like, if I just, planned a little bit better, I could have made it happen. But I'm like, okay, flying to Australia would have been nuts. In no situation would that have been remotely actually plausible. I'm just going to enjoy this live stream with no fear of missing out. So, anyway. So I watched this live stream. It was amazing. Chris Straub did a great job running it. And I go back to bed. And I had this crazy dream about impossible geometry that I will now share with you. Live stream, give me a second. I wrote down this dream as soon as I woke up because I didn't want to forget it. Oh, it looks like we also got a donation of $50 from Bioduck. Hey, thank you, Bioduck. I'm not going to do that face camera expansion now, but after we do this dream sequence, I totally will. So thank you for the donation. Where is that note with all of the dreams? Okay. Wow, this is a really long note. I need to make this window larger. There we go. Oh, actually, I can just double-click on it and get rid of all the other stuff on the side. Yeah, behind the scenes of Minecraft, guys. Can I make this easier to read? Can I make the text larger somehow? What if I click on that? No. View? Zoom in. Oh, no, that's zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I had this dream. I was on a Minecraft... Let's retry that. In my dream, I was on a Minecraft panel with a British YouTuber I had never met, and it was in this big hotel ballroom laid out with kind of the tables in the front and a few hundred chairs kind of going toward the back of the ballroom. It's a pretty standard layout for PAXs or other major conventions. And I think for some reason that this convention must have taken place in Tennessee, because toward the end of the panel, I said to the British guest, I said, I hope you've been enjoying your time in Tennessee here. And he turns to me and he says, Well, everything right here at this convention is great. But my agent had me take a gig at Dollywood all day yesterday, and it was a real horror show. And like, I don't know if you guys are not from Tennessee, this is not going to sound like it's a big deal to you. But as a Tennessean, I got super upset and defensive. And I was just like, look, just because her park might not be Disneyland Paris doesn't mean folks around here don't get something out of Dollywood. Dolly Parton is an amazing local treasure with an incredibly charitable heart. And I just totally went off on this guy for showing up in my state and just being a jerk about Dollywood. And, I'm just like, her philanthropic efforts persistently benefit folks all over the state. People here love her, and I'm sorry that you didn't have a good time, but, that's just the way it is. And I was worried, that as soon as I was done saying it, I kind of panicked. I was like, oh no, I just kind of yelled at some famous British YouTuber who's way more popular than me, and, this audience is probably not all from Tennessee. This is going to be bad. I just made a fool of myself in front of a live stream and a live audience, and I'm freaking out. And luckily though, the audience actually started applauding for me when I said that. So I was like, okay, good. Okay. So that could have gone worse. Okay, at least the people in the room are happy, but still, this is being streamed all over the world, and I just look like this idiot from Tennessee who is just embarrassed himself. But, so then the YouTuber says, well, if you want to have your own thing, that's fine. But I live in Hollywood, California now, and I can assure you that Dollywood duplicated the Hollywood sign so precisely that at the right time of day, the shadow even spells, I'm sassy too, just like the real one. And I was like, wait, what? How? And then the guy keeps going, and he's like, no, I mean, literally, when I say it was a real horror show, they literally had me acting out a horror show as a skit every hour on the hour for the guests. I had to scream really, really loud, and my heart wasn't in it. So the stagehand would have to whisper me details about a grocery store around here that you call Kroger until I couldn't help but scream. And I kind of laughed at that, and the audience laughed at that too, because Kroger is legitimately a terrible company. And they're not from Tennessee. They're from Ohio. They just buy grocery stores in Tennessee and then ruin them. And so the whole audience just, was just rioting laughter with that. And anyway, so then but my brain, it got hooked on that concept, though, of the Hollywood sign and the knockoff Dollywood sign both creating a shadow that at the right time of day spells out, I'm sassy too. And I started trying to solve this heliospatial problem of how that could possibly work. And I think my brain just started shutting down the dream because it was requiring too much processing power to kind of attempt to compute this impossible geometry. So there you go, Chris Straub and the Inc. Call of Cthulhu guys. I watched your stream for 3 hours in the middle of the night, and then I had a dream about impossible geometry. And it was, of course, terrifying in totally different ways than your game, but that was how my mind reacted to that. So let's see, we've gathered 3 obsidian stacks so far out of 11, and I'm out of dreams to think about or to look at my notes for, so we should probably go ahead and have a time skip here. Thank you guys for putting up with all this obsidian mining so far, but I'm going to save you several stacks worth of mining now. Time skip. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Yeah, I wrote that dream down right when I woke up. Okay, was that a good segment, you guys, even though it was just me mining in the middle of nowhere? Literally in the void. Yeah, that was a recording segment. But yeah, my brain I was trying to figure out, like, I was like, I'm sassy too. I'm like, well, there's 2 O's in Hollywood and in Dollywood, but I'm like, how would the H become an I? At what time of day would the light hit it like that? Okay, you guys think the dream segment was good? Okay, good. Because, yeah, that's going to be several minutes of me talking while I mine obsidian in this to earn the diamonds to buy into Green's demise game. This whole episode is basically the god armor, that dream, and then me buying in. So, it's very visually dark. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Oh, Bioducks expansions. Thank you for reminding me, Badger Spanner. While we were out, we had been at $12 toward our next face camera expansion, and then Bioduck donated $50.03, which I'm sure is a prime number. So we're gonna go ahead and move. We got our abacus here. We're gonna move 5 racks across. So, boom, boom, boom. So that is, we are at $62. So that means we have 3 face camera expansions to deal with. Let's go ahead and get this on. Assume it. How is this going so poorly? Okay. And then, if you've never seen this before, Expand Joe! Do. So there we go. There's our first face camera expansion. Or, not our first. Our second face camera expansion. Here is our... That was our first of the 3. Now, which is our second of the stream. Then we will Expand Joe once more. Do. Starting to get a little larger now. Now, we're not quite to the Jostly phase yet, but we have one more pre-Jost expansion, which we will now begin. Oh no. Where is it coming from? This expansion, it could come from any side. It could come from down here. Or up here. Ah, it's happening anyway. I couldn't stop it. Expand Joe. Do. So there we go. We are... Yeah, that visually, though, let's go ahead and set our brightness up a little bit. Just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, we should also turn the scary monster sound back on so we don't miss it when scary monsters show up. I did say happy birthday to B00. Joe Hills, Joe do. Yeah, don't spam, Ruben. I know it's your first stream here, but, like, don't spam. Okay, so there we go. And I don't think we got any YouTube donations in that time. Don't see any. Okay, great. Just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Mr. Glory says, have you checked out Demise yet? I have. That's actually why we're here. We are gathering obsidian for Isuma's upcoming build so that we can... so Isuma is buying obsidian for 3 diamonds per stack. And then I will use that to buy into Demise because Demise costs $50 to play, or 50 diamonds to play. Yeah, we're collecting this to sell. So I've actually recorded the first 3 or 4 parts of the episode already. I think this is going to be a good one. I'm pretty happy about this one. I also was really worried that by the time I got over here, somebody would have already mined out all the obsidian in this area. And then I'd have to, like, go, like, mix water and fire. And that's a whole thing. There's a whole song about mixing water and fire. And... Andrea, you've asked that like 8 times. You're just spamming at that point. That's not an interesting question. So, the thing with Green's game is you can only buy in until the 15th. It's got a short fuse on the start and pistol. So, if you respawn the Ender Dragon, it'll respawn the towers as well. But then I'm getting attacked by the Ender Dragon. Hey, Dark Wolf, thank you for the $1. That's going to bring us to $3 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Team Snow Day. Yeah, I don't want to have to fight the dragon in my ender armor. This is not optimal armor. How are album sales going? Well enough. I will say that the amount of money it costs to make the albums versus the album sales has not broken even. Because I pay my brother up front to record these songs because he is a professional musician and I want him to be paid like a professional musician. And so while he does get a cut of the album sales, he also gets paid up front, which I don't. The thing is that the album makes the stream better because I then have better music to play during the stream. And the stream donations are actually what pay for me hiring him to make more songs. So, thank you, Wendy, for another 79 pence, I guess. We're going to move that as one bead on here. So, the way it works is the album sales don't pay for the album. The stream donations pay for the album. Hey, Lauren, thank you for $10 more. So that brings us up to 14 toward our next phase camera expansion. Well, I appreciate it, Wendy, and I appreciate it, Lauren. So Joanna Kramer says, can we ever get a Sean Hill Sings Joe Hill's concert? That is going to be the Halloween special. We're going to do a Halloween stream at the end of the month where my brother's flying into Nashville. And I have already paid for his flight out of donations from these streams. So, anyway, so if you're asking, is the music paying off? The answer is yes, because people are donating and they're tipping, and that is making it profitable. But the actual album sales themselves don't make that big of a difference. It's just financially, I appreciate everyone buying the album who does buy it, but if you can't afford it and you just listen to it on Apple Music or Spotify, that's okay too. Does that make any sense? Oh, NJ can come to the Halloween stream now. I'm glad. Ruben Mason says, I want to donate, but my dad won't let me. Well, don't donate, Ruben. You are not, if your dad is stopping you from donating, that means you are not in a place in your life where you should be donating to streams. That's like something for people who have like emergency funds and jobs and their lives together. So, yeah, like people who are established and can afford to donate can help keep the shows like this in production for the benefit of everyone. But they're like, when the people who donate a lot of money here show up and donate, they're not just donating for them, they're donating for you. They're donating so you don't have to stress out about it. This is basically kind of like the public television model. People who like it pay to make it happen so that everyone can enjoy it. You should never feel bad about not being able to donate, because who knows? Maybe your situation will be different in a few years, and even if you're not supporting me, you can support someone else in the arts. And no, I'm not saying Ruben needs to get his life together. I'm saying he's young, and he shouldn't have to stress about that. He needs to worry about his own career, his own education. Dark Wolf says, please get a Dragon Ball Charge Aura when you grow. I actually don't know what that is, but thank you for the $2, Ruben. I was wearing my Tennessee flag shirt, which is a circle with 3 stars in it, on the streets of Philadelphia for PAX one time. And do I have that shirt here where I don't have it. This homeless guy yelled at me, I love Dragon Ball, woo! And I was just like, I don't know enough about Dragon Ball apparently, because apparently even people who live on the streets know more about it than me. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I said thank you to Dark Wolf, didn't I? Probably won't make PAX East this year, sorry. Welcome, Jerry the Slime. We are currently mining obsidian for Asuma. Asuma has a deal where anyone who mines obsidian for him, he'll pay them 3 diamonds per stack, and we need 33 diamonds to play the Demise game. Okay. But yeah, so if folks are ever wondering, like, Joe, what do you do with all that money that goes into the donations? It doesn't seem like you live an extravagant life. I don't, but I try to use it to create artwork to share with people. And I think that paying your collaborators when you can afford to is one of the greatest things that people can do to encourage developing interesting art that's kind of risky. You know, if we were writing songs that we knew we'd make $1 million in album sales off of, then, I mean, that's way different than just making songs we want to make. We're up to about 6 stacks. Man, I need a button. I need a mouse that holds the button down. My arm is getting tired just from... I've been holding down the mouse button for so long. Isuma, I've got that George Jetson. Oh. How was work, dear? Oh, it was terrible, sweetie. I had to hold the button down for 3 hours. That's not a very good George Jetson voice, is it? This is an Efficiency 5 pick with a Haste 2 beacon. It's just a lot of work. Okay, so yeah, let's see. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 stacks of obsidian out of 11 so far. Thank you, Panalonco, for 20 PLN, who writes some European money for your friendly stream. Let's go ahead and Google real quick and see what that is in US dollars. So I can, that is, thank you very much for the, that is $5 US. And we were at 16 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. So that's actually going to slide us into 21 total. Boom. So we are going to expand Joe. Do. But here's the terrifying thing. Joe is now too large. All that money's gone straight to his head. And now all that weight is pulling him into the underworld. I'm slipping into... Oh no, I hit the wrong button there. That needs to be reset. OBS. I enter the Jost. Do. As you can see, I'm starting to become a little translucent here. But there we go. We have lowered the Joe-pacity by 10%. At this point, as the face camera continues to grow, the Joe-pacity will continue to drop off. Yeah, Haste 3 should exist. That would be funny. The Phantom Joe face. Yeah, so we are now $1 or 1 bead toward our next $20 milestone. Why don't I use diamond armor? Because you're not allowed to use diamond armor in the Demise game. Also, right now, I'm blending in. I've got Enderman armor. Do you guys have any plans for Halloween? Well, my plan is on the 30th, the day before Halloween, my brother and I are going to do a Halloween arts and crafts stream. And then on the 31st, which is Halloween night, we're going to do a Halloween music and culture stream. He's flying all the way to Nashville for this. And I was like, okay, here's the deal. If we, the first few $100s that we make from the streams, and if we hit it, if we get any good tips on that, I'll go ahead and pay for your airfare. But it turned out that people have been so generous, this month already. I've already been able to reimburse him for the airfare. So even if we make no money on the stream, at least he won't be out airfare. So yeah, I really appreciate y'all guys being so generous this month. Like, you guys help me to do the stuff that I want to do without burdening the people around me. Like, because, like, this isn't, you know, it's one of those things, like, some people are like, oh, well, some people are just streaming for the money. It's like, I want to be able to stream without burdening my family. But I got to pay rent on the studio. I got to pay electricity. You know, if I want to fly my brother in or have him do music, I got to pay for that. And, you know, it's a lot easier when I can say, hey, this is something that other people are supporting too. This isn't just me saying, hey, guys, I know you wanted Christmas presents, but I had to pick, you know? Will the Halloween stream be European time? No, sorry, it's a weekday. Okay. John Faust says, my son wants to be Howl's Moving Castle for Halloween. That sounds like an incredibly difficult costume to make. Good luck to you and your spouse on that. Okay, so we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're partway through 9. Okay. What's my favorite candy bar? I don't really have one. Dan Kilobyte Gaming says, I love your channel. I'm subbed to all the hermits. Well, thank you, Dan, for your support. We appreciate it. We are currently mining out obsidian for Isuma's obsidian purchase thing. He apparently needs just 5 chests full of obsidian. So if we can get 9 stacks, that'll be enough for us to pay to join the Demise game. Is there a way to auto-farm obsidian? I don't know. Hey, welcome, Geology Girl. Glad to have you today. Tea or coffee, what's your favorite? I prefer coffee, but what I've started doing is I'll have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then I'll have tea for if I want another. Because too much caffeine can make people anxious. And I don't know if you know me, but you probably don't want to have an anxious Joe Hills on your hand. You can use withers and nether portals, but it's complicated and expensive and no faster than manually mining. Yeah, I feel like the Efficiency 5 pick with the Haste 2 beacon is probably the fastest we're going to go on this. Laney says, I want to draw all the hermits in their Halloween costumes, but I'm having trouble deciding what people should wear. What would your costume be? Well, it would probably be literally what I'm wearing right now, where I've got my pumpkin tie and my nice suit jacket here. I don't have it buttoned right now because I'm playing a game and it's easier to sit, but yeah, Pumpkin Suit Joe would probably be good. I do know about the new game on Hermitcraft. It costs 50 diamonds to join, so that is why I am currently must have looked at one. Did I bring any other blocks here? No. Great. That's going to make this fun. Where did I get that pumpkin suit? A Halloween store. I was trying to buy one online, but they were all like $250. And I was like, I'm not going to pay $250 for a Halloween suit. And then I happened to be at a Halloween store buying something for my daughter, and I saw that they had one on the rack, and it was a fraction of that cost. And I was like, oh, these people don't know what they have, because people really want these pumpkin suits. So, Yeah, I got this pretty cheap. I was very excited. Sebastian says, what's Dollywood? It is a theme park in Tennessee owned by Dolly Parton. Okay. Yeah, they spent all. So the thing is about this suit, the jacket is actually really nice, but the pants are super cheap. Like the pockets, as soon as I put like my keys in them, they immediately tore. Which is like, well, good thing I don't need my pockets. That's not true. I do need my pockets. It's very upsetting to me. Dollywood is not a giant corporation. No, it's owned by Dolly Parton, who is a local musician, who actually just celebrated 50 years of her career here yesterday night at the Opry, which I did not attend because, well, for one thing, it's expensive. I probably should have tried to go. I never feel comfortable going to these big society events and, like, you know, it's the sort of thing that, like, all the state senators were tweeting about them going to the Opry to go see Dolly Parton's 50th. And I'm like, that's not, I don't know. Mets Boy says, hey, Joe, do you do meetups? Yeah, we actually had one with Scar, Mumbo, False, Iskall, Stress Monster, and Wells Night here in Nashville just a few days ago. Well, no, a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Okay, we're getting low enough, though. We're within range of the Enderman. Is this... Oh, we're so close. Okay, so we got to keep our eyes focused inward here. Did you know too much caffeine causes you to have an increased chance of a heart attack? Yes. I did know that. That's one of the reasons I've been restricting my caffeine intake. Yeah, I've been to Smoky Mountain National Park. Don't worry. Okay, so that's 10. We are so close to being able to cash these in. Okay, we're 53 away. Okay, I think that guy is done. What is that weird thing there? Is that a hand grenade? Is that some sort of pixel art hand grenade, you guys? What is that? It's an egg. Okay. That's strange. Okay. So, right now, this bit above us here is sheltering us from that teleporting Enderman. But at a certain point, we just can't leave this. Hopefully he... That was a bad idea. I'd like to point out that I didn't scream, you guys. Thank you for the $2. That brings us up to $3 toward our next face camera expansion. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah. Was that the only one we looked at, too, is the other question? We are so close to being done here. I don't want to mess this up. Lainey keeps saying, wouldn't be a problem if you had a pumpkin. Where am I going to get a pumpkin in this time of year? Thank you for subscribing, Saint. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're almost there on 11. So close. I'm going to try facing inward. We're trying to get 11 stacks for Asuma's new build. Asuma's buying diamonds, and Asuma's buying obsidian for diamonds, and we need 50 diamonds to play this demise game. Abaz says, why is your face camera taking up the whole space? It's actually taking up about a third of the screen. Maybe your computer's only showing part of the window. Try dragging the window around. Crash the Game and Master says your face camera's too big. False. It's actually too large and in charge. But the thing about it being in charge is I can't tell it to stop. It basically gets bigger every time we hit a $20 donation milestone. We're currently at $3 out of the next $20 milestone. So the nice thing is at this point, every time it gets larger, it gets more transparent too. So if people want to, they can donate to make the camera bigger and easier to see through. Thank you, Charlie Richardson, for subscribing. I am going to play Demise. We just need to go get all of these obsidians. I technically am getting more than I need right now because I want to make some ender chests, and I'm already here. I'm glad that I can be an educational example for your son, Alexandri. It does get more ghost-like. We're going to expand the Jost every $20, basically. Okay. So if we can get one extra stack, it would be nice to not be entirely out of diamonds at the end of this, so that I can use those diamonds to purchase things to build stuff with. One thing I am worried about is somebody else is just going to legitimately come through here and then wipe out every pillar. Stephen Lee says your face camera's too big. False. It's actually the perfect size to show you the amount of love you need. You're wonderful, Stephen. You just keep being you. Okay, so where did I come in here? Okay, yeah, we can just go ahead and break that one. We are pretty close to having another stack. I mean, at a certain point, I've got this momentum. We've got the Haste 2 beacon. I don't want somebody coming in here and moving the beacon. Like, these are optimal situations. Evil Red Queen says, can you sing? Sure. I will now sing the Blank Label Comics podcast theme, written and performed originally by Chris Straub. Lots of people walking around, tired of their dreams with their heads to the ground. But together, as long as we try, our dreams are forever. We're touching the sky with the Blank Label Comics podcast. You and me and you, the Blank Label Comics podcast. together forever, huh? There you go. Splashes and Puddles writes, Joe, you have pretty eyes. Thank you, Splashes and Puddles. You have a pretty name. Yeah, I'm doing Obsidian's, I'm Obsidian's, Isuma's Obsidian for Diamonds thing, so I can afford Grian's, Demise game. Joe Hill sing the Joe Hill stream tune. I don't know which one that is. Is that one? Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville and he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills. Hey, looks like we just got another $10 donation from Lauren. So that's going to bring us up to $13 toward our next face camera expansion, which is $7 away now. Okay. So we've got $25 extra obsidian. Whoops. Okay. So I think we're now ready to go. Let's go ahead and do our next recording segment. Taking this off to save my body some heat. Face camera off. Start recording. Let's go ahead and hit F5 twice. Well, we are down in this obsidian pillar shell here in the void. No, wait, I forgot to do the intro marker thing. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 139, Segment Echo, Take 1. I have successfully mined out a great deal of this incredible obsidian pillar here. If we actually look up at the sky, you'll see a bedrock block. That was where we started on this. This pillar used to go up that high. I had to start mining an interior shell out because I got too low as I was going down, and I was able for the Enderman to kind of get there's a certain range at which the Enderman won't teleport to you, and I got within it, so I started just mining out the inside here. We've actually got about 12 and a half stacks. Oh, did not want to look at that guy. Got about 12 and a half stacks of obsidian. At this point, I think it's time to try to make a hasty escape. If we can just get to that portal without looking at any of these guys, we should be okay. Whew, we did it. And we are back now in the Undercroft here. Oh, way too bright for this basement. Boom. There we go. Now we're experiencing that Undercroft difference. I didn't check if it was daytime. It was not. I am glad we didn't go outside because we would have ended up pretty dead. Which, is okay because we are graveyard adjacent at the moment. But look at this treasure. We have so many stacks of obsidian on us right now. We need to get to the minigame district ASAP. We need to... That's as soon as possible for those of you who are British. I know over there you say as quickly as can be done. But in America we say as soon as possible. So, anyway, we need to get to the gaming district, trade these in for diamonds, and then sign up for Demise before something bad happens to us. I'm just terrified that we are going to get into some sort of weird, bad spot, and we're going to lose all... Okay, yeah, see, just like hitting our bodies on the glass right there? That was very painful. What if all those obsidian blocks fell through? I've spent probably literally an hour and 15 minutes mining for obsidian. Of course, I did it on a live stream, so I had good company in the process. I wasn't just sitting alone in a room, because that would be boring. But either way, we need to get this obsidian to Isuma's. I'm terrified it's gonna go poorly somehow, but I believe it might just work right out. If we can carry these blocks that are hard to break, we will take them to Isuma for some diamonds. We will take... Okay. We're going to break this glass so we can go through here. It's time to put the glass right there. Do. Alrighty. We have survived our trip through the nether with our obsidian in our inventory. We are almost to Asuma's place. Hopefully we won't be ambushed by any stranded creepers or witches or anything. I normally do not carry this much wealth or wealth opportunity on me in Minecraft. I'm getting nervous. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh, man. We are just cashing these in. Whoops. That one actually should have been this one. But there we go. We're going to keep those extra 25 obsidian to make ender chests with. But now that we have all of these diamonds here, we can consolidate these down. We'll mix them with the diamonds we already had in our ender chest, and that should give us the 50 we need to sign up for Demise. So let's go ahead and swing by the ender chest bank, also known as just literally the nearest ender chest. Where is it? No ender chest here. Okay, time skip. Okay, so we're going to sign up for Demise in the next segment. We need to get to the ender chest in here. Please don't let me fall in the lava. Please don't let me fall. Oh, we did it. Okay. This is going in here for right now. We're going to do a hydration break, and I will be right back. Enjoy a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called My Destinies in Tennessee.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippi's. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We are beginning our third hour of the live stream for the Euro-friendly crowd. Welcome to Tomas Dvorsky from Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic. Welcome to Watermelon from Connecticut. Welcome to Bad Entertainment. Yep, that is a song I wrote about Pokemon. It's a rhyme and geography song. I got the idea from All My Exes Live in Texas, which is a song about like all these ladies whose names rhyme with the towns they're from. So I wrote the song, My Destiny's in Tennessee, and my brother Sean performed it and did the instrumentation. And okay, yeah, if you're going to be saying the word hi 800 times, you're just going to be spam. So you're done. Okay, so what were we going to do? I'm going to focus. We need to get 50 diamonds out of this chest and get them to demise without dying. Grant Rogers writes, is his last name actually Hills? You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. Oh, that's not posh at all. You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. I think I went further chav. You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. No, that's just like Mississippi. Dang it. Any British people here who want to help, feel free to give me advice on, I'm trying to think how to say it. It's like, you might think that. It's not might, it's you. Yeah. No, see that yeah is the. I think that's what's making it chavier. Like I think it needs to be like you might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. Oh, that's way. Ruben says, please try an English accent. Thank you, Ruben. That is literally all I've been trying to do and failing at. It needs work. It needs work. What program do I live stream in? OBS. Open Broadcast Software. Open Source Software. Woo! You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. We are. This is what happens 2 hours into the stream. We're on hour 3 now, and my brain is shutting down. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. The S's and the T's are very audible. You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. I couldn't. You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much, man. Okay. Welcome, Lent Heartache. I was actually... Lent Heartache, you have a great name. I was actually... I had a conversation the other day So I was arguing with a priest, as one is wont to do, because this is what Joe Hills does when he's not streaming. I was arguing with a priest that there's too much ordinary time in the Catholic calendar. And I said, everybody gets really pumped up in the lead up to Easter. You've got this whole Lenten season. Just go ahead and just copy and paste that part of the liturgical calendar into the back end of ordinary time in the summer and just call it relent. And then, because right now, everybody wants to say, oh, the church is relentless. Well, maybe the church should be relenting. And I think he appreciated the wordplay, but the idea did not work. Anyway. Yeah. There are little slices of my life where I'm like, I don't know how to put this into an episode, so you get it in the live stream. There you go. I need to cough. Excuse me, I gotta mute. One of the reasons I try not to laugh too much is I have a chronic cough, and I try to keep it under control when I record, and one of the ways I do that is if I start laughing, sometimes it's harder to keep it under control. So also, if anybody out there has a chronic cough and people tell you can't do audio work, I can. I just spend the other 22 hours of my day coughing all the time, and then I try to only make the throat shapes that channel that, and then I hit the mute button before I cough normally. Okay. So. Okay, what were we doing? No, it's not, an inhaler wouldn't help because it's not a lung issue. It's actually like an esophageal issue, which, agitates my throat. I don't want to go into that now, but, yeah. If I'm careful about what I eat, that helps keep the stomach acid from causing problems, so I'm actually pretty careful about. This ties into the digestive issues I mentioned before. But yeah. Welcome, Real Fally. Glad to have you. Okay. So, we are going to record our next segment now. Start recording. Hermitcraft, Season 6, Episode 139, Segment Echo, Take 1. Here we go. We've got 55 diamonds. We're going to leave 5 in the chest here. All we have to do is safely get these diamonds to the demise game without dying, and we can play. Technically, I have like 36 hours to do this, but there's nobody else on the server right now, and I don't think there's any traps set up, so it's probably the best time to do this. We're going to go ahead and get a running start here, and then feel bad about ourselves when we don't fly, and then fly. Okay, we're almost there. We just got to bring these. I don't know why Green didn't just put an ender chest at the entrance to the thing. Like, it would have been way safer. Whatever, here we go. There's Did Not Die. You know what? I bet there was an ender chest in here. Okay. Well, we live and learn. Here we go. We can take our payment, put it in here, go to the sign-up list, put our name right there. Done. We don't want to sign the book. We want to let other people still continue to add their names. Now, we get to take one set of armor out of here. Oh, look at that! Look at that. This is going to be a huge upgrade for us. We were mostly wearing random stuff, garbage before, but now we have green armor. Could you imagine having armor created by green players? We need to go and find an anvil and name all this. Clearly. Oh, here we go. So, Graniac helm. It's like a Brainiac, but a Graniac. Graniac. Boom. We're going to have boots of the Greener. We're going to have green leggings. Actually, no, because we're in America. Green yoga pants. And we're going to have a green chest plate. And you guys might be like, Joe, you opened up this episode with God armor, and now you're closing it with Grian armor. Are you trying to make some sort of equivalency between Grian and God? No. That is not appropriate. That is idolatry. Let's try to avoid idolatry here on the youtube.com in this year of our Lord 2019. I feel like as a culture, we should move past that. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and check out what that armor looks like. Oh, man. I'm actually really camouflaged with this road right here. If I angle the camera right, you can almost not see me. Look at that. Of course, we're going to go enchant this before the game begins because we do not want to die. But I am so proud of all the work we did today. We got diamonds, we got armor, we had some fun, and, we shared a little bit about our dreams. That's what's really important. So, you may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free, and that is thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor. I didn't look at the list. Patreon.com/manager rewards list/billing. We did Winnie T. Ford in the last episode. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually fly up somewhere to do this. Oh, I don't have the elytra on. That's not how you put the elytra on. Okay, let's just hang out up here. We missed it. Well, luckily the game doesn't start until... okay. Face camera off, or recording off, start face camera back on. Options, video settings, render distance, way down. We don't want to load those chunks right now because we don't want the, stuff to despawn. Yeah, it doesn't count yet until the 15th. Dang it, I can't see the sun with the, render distance this low. 4. I don't think we're 4 distance away from that. I think we're pretty close. Does the server decide the render distance? It decides the max render distance, I think. But it doesn't decide the render. We just need the sun to go down. Should I run for it, you guys? If I die, then we're going to have mobs spawned all over there. It'll despawn after 5 minutes. The sun is about to go down, you guys. We can't get our stuff until the sun goes down. People are saying, bring the bed, run for it. Which literally just about to happen now. Fine, we'll bring the bed. Okay. Do I have backup armor? No, I burned it. This is not a joke. I literally burned my backup armor. Come on. It's going to send me back to spawn, you guys. Since I just broke the bed I came with. If I die here... Okay. We landed on that thing. Is anybody keeping a clock? It's time to run real fast. Is anybody keeping track of the time elapsed? What is this structure here in the... Is it better to go that way or... 3 minutes left. Okay, it should be like right over here, right? Is some of it down there? Okay. Did we get everything back that we needed? We have all of our green armor. We have our elytra. Where's our pickaxe? Did we lose our pickaxe? Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, we got it, you guys. Okay. Video sentence back up to 16. Actually, I kind of like it at 14 in the Halloween time. So we get that fog. Okay. No, we didn't have Mjolnir's hammer with us. We had that in our ender chest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now I know not to do what now I know what not to do after the 15th. Okay. Okay, so is there a place where we can get both of these in our view here? There we go. I got a cough. Face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 139, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this exciting episode today. You may have noticed that... I'll just cancel that. Take 2. You may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That's thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor, Alex. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising. This poem is entitled Lich Seekin' Lich. Moon sickle, moon scythe, first moon to rise tonight, in witchy rays of witchy light, grant this lich a lich to fight. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stream, don't leave. That is not the end of the stream. That is just the end of the recording segment. We did it. We recorded an entire episode, top to bottom, in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. There we go. What does a lich mean? A lich is like an undead wizard. It's like a wizard that uses magic to become like a skeletal monster that it imbues its soul into a physical object to keep it from dying. Like Voldemort in the Harry Potter series is basically a lich. Because of the soul stuff. The what does he call those? The Horcruxes. In D&D, they're called phylacteries, but it's kind of the same concept. Okay, so there we go. We are ready to start recording our next episode. How long have I been playing Minecraft? About 8-9 years, I guess. I don't know. A long time. Since before they added the Nether. I started playing the week before the Halloween update that added the Nether. So we're going to go and we're going to enchant our armor for the Demise game. Yeah, Ruben, don't keep posting the same thing. Or, yeah, I read things without reading them out loud every time. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to go legit enchant this green armor, because it's gonna be a whole thing if we die. So we're gonna do that. Hey, Luigra's here. Welcome, Luigra. Glad to have you today. Oh, I've got top chat on. I didn't have the live chat, so sometimes if people were spamming, it wouldn't go through. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't see Sarah Rosmond being a jerk. I'm gonna hide them forever. They're banned. I am so sorry to YouTube viewers for not having... So, by default, YouTube only shows the streamer the best messages, which I try to remember to turn off manually every time, but I have to manually do it every time. Okay. Well, Louis, we actually just finished recording episode 139, so we're about to start recording episode 140. Can I get protection 5 or just protection 4? Matton Goldstein says, go to the ice track, please. Literally, that's behind us. We are going the opposite direction. We were right next to the ice track before, but we're not going to go there today. That's not part of this recording segment. Sorry, Matan. Okay. You can only get protection 4. Good to know. Kari Gropin says, so this is spoiler? Not really. I mean, I record all of my YouTube episodes in front of a live streaming audience. So, it's not spoiler more than any of my streams are. When did I enter the Hermitcraft server? Let's see. About 2 hours and 22 minutes ago. Yeah, you guys are the live streaming audience. You guys get to see the behind-the-scenes segments between the recorded segments, but you also get to see the recorded segments. Now, sometimes those recorded segments end up getting thrown out, and I end up re-recording them. So, for example, the stream from yesterday, I had so much fun hanging out with you guys during it, but I realized later that I had messed up something and had to throw all that footage away and start over this morning. So, when that episode goes live, you'll be like, I don't remember any of this, even if I watch the stream, because, yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work out, you guys. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Okay. Why is my face camera huge? Oh, well, I'm really bad at remembering to ask for money, but I have a family that I'm supposed to be supporting. So I made the face camera get larger every time we hit a $20 donation milestone. So then people are like, why is the face camera so big? And I'm like, I forgot to ask for money, but then people donated and it got big anyway. And it's kind of a virtuous cycle. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. If I was better at this, it wouldn't have to happen. Welcome, Daleks Madoten. Okay. Have a good time, Inka Pinky. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Oh no, I forgot to turn off the sounds. We're about to have those crazy cart sounds noises. Because there's some sort of glitch where using this makes the cart noises too loud. Okay, so that's going to bring us over to here. I know it's weird without the sound, guys. Believe me, that cart glitch is so loud it would not be doing you guys a favor to have that turned on. Let's go ahead while there's nobody else really on the server. Oh, TFC's here, but he's not usually hitting the mob cap. There we go. Hopefully we're far enough away from those guys that if we adjust the sound so hostile creatures all the way down, rest of the volume back up. We start hearing that enchantment noise. There we go. Woo! How many treasure tokens have I found? 1. Okay. Hey, welcome, Cursed Heart, Gator Penguin, and Showery Kanon. Oh, one thing I should do is I should change my chat settings over here. Okay. Welcome, thank you for the follow, that porpoise. Yeah, I have a green screen shirt on with the green screen. And a pumpkin tie. Yay. So, let's go ahead and grab some of the lapis lazuli we'll need. Okay. Hey, Z-Chibs, thank you for the $10 donation. Who writes, I couldn't remember where we were at donation-wise, so here's 10. Well, I'll show you. We were at 13 here, and now we're at 23, which means we can rack these as one more face camera expansion and expand Jost. Do-do-do-do. And then we're going to go ahead and lower the opacity. Ooh, I'm like a ghost slipping away. Oh, I'm coming back, though. 80% is where we're at now. There we go. Should be a little bit easier for people to see through me now. So thank you very much, Z-Chibs, for that $10. We are now $17 away from our next face camera expansion. Okay. Yeah, that person's banned. If you want to confess to attacking women, you should turn yourself into the police, not bother us here. Just saying. Okay. So. Face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 140, Segment Alpha, Take 1. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just looking up toward the sky of the underworld through a bunch of books, as one is wont to do. And in the spirit of that kind of Dante infernal element there, we're just going to go ahead and throw some armor into this thing and, I don't know, see what happens. I don't think Dante technically did that, but how many of you guys actually read the Divine Comedy? Yeah, I'll wait. Here we go. We now have Protection 4 and Aqua Affinity on the helmet, Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, and Thorns 2 on the chest plate, which we can replace our Elytra with there. We have Unbreaking 3 and Protection 3 on our boots, and Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3 on the yoga pants. Wait, I said that all wrong. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do this right. Yeah, we're not gonna use this. This is a segment canceled. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Yeah, this is. We're not gonna use this as part of the segment. I think because one of the problems is the Demise game hasn't formally started yet. Yeah, we already. The problem is in episode 139 we just did a segment here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our pickaxe fixed, and then yeah, let's just be on our way. I don't think that this is yeah, that's not a good segment. We did a whole episode about Grian's minigame, so we don't want to make that the focus of the intro to the next episode. I think in the intro to the next episode, we need to show what we're going to build. John Faust says, are you not feeling it? Yeah, this is part of improvisational comedies. You kind of try stuff and you see what works. Mars says, do you ever go on the Reddit? Yeah, I'm a mod on the Hermitcraft subreddit. We need to turn our sounds back up, too. Options, video settings. No, options, audio settings. Lonk from Pennsylvania says, any tips for compiling scenes for episodes? I tried making a Let's Play series once and it fell flat. What I try to do, and this is, I've only been doing this for like 2,000 YouTube episodes, and I'm objectively still bad at it. So, what I try to do is I try to think of what I want to do with the episode, and then I try to figure out ways to break that into several parts that would constitute what in a play would be either acts or scenes. And then I try to figure out how to make the scenes that I have planned later kind of be built up to in the previous scenes. So I kind of work backwards. Luigra says, I believe Joe has a green screen suit. Yeah, it's literally right here. You guys, here's my green screen suit. Just put that right on. Anyway, now I can't see the screen very well. I can see the Minecraft screen, but I can't read the chat. But yeah, we've got the arms in this are also have gloves. So there's green screen suit. Yeah, I've got a full suit. I'm just not wearing it because it's not cold enough yet. Although it's getting cold sooner. Okay, so anyway, Agata M says, Joe, you're a great Let's Player and YouTuber and we love you. Thank you, Agata M. So, yeah, basically, I read a bunch of books on playwriting, and I used that to try to figure out how I want to structure my episodes, and then I try to find ways to make the spaces between those episodes. What I try to do is I try to structure those scenes so that the stuff between them can all be shown on camera without spoiling anybody else's work on the server. So where are we going? I actually have like a whole list of stuff I want to do for October in one of my notes things here. October videos. Oh, yeah, I had the pumpkin farm idea. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Or do I want to go back and work on... One thing I did want to do was try and get some spider webs. And I tried to do that yesterday, and it completely failed. But, okay. Well, anyway. If you can't tell, this is empty. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. The thing is, as the streams get longer, I need to take more breaks just because my body starts giving up on us. I'm like, my throat needs a break. So I'm going to take a quick hydration break and put a song on for you guys real quick. I know it's only been a half hour since the last break, but this is what happens when you turn 33. So here is a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called Cogs. I wrote this about working in a factory. Hope you like it. Be right back.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer
Putting cogs into the box, now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am back to be right back. Okay, so I figured out what we're going to do for episode 140. 140. We are going to go ahead and set up Halloween store as anti-demise shop. We are going to look at, selling, potions that help keep people alive as part of our kind of, because we've got a potion area there. So if we can sell potions that help keep people alive, that'll be a good value add. Now we're gonna have to do some research on what other potion shops are charging in order to do that first. We're not going to sell traps. Yeah, 10 Hades stamps. We are working on a new Halloween store today. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go swing by the mall entrance here. Okay. Hop down there. So, for those of you guys who have not noticed yet, we have a new shop in the mall here. Boom. And I actually think I'm going to drop the squid armor on this guy. There we go. So, let's go ahead and block this off just in case. No, bats, don't escape. I named you with... That's Bat Joe Hills. He should stay in the area here. There's a potion shop outside Sahara. Okay. Yeah. So, what we want to do is we want to make sure that this shop is relevant. We're going to update it for the modern era. For example, one thing I realized is that there's no one that sells blaze rods anywhere on the server right now. So, we're going to want to sell blaze rods and also stuff for potions that will help keep you alive during these difficult times. So we've got our blaze rods here. We got 3 other ones, some blaze powder. Okay, so... Okay. So Impulse is running the potion shop outside of Sahara. Yeah, if you guys have never seen the Halloween store before, let me show you. We've got a pumpkin patch on the ground floor here, where we have pumpkins for sale. I replenished this yesterday. Pumpkin seeds. We actually need to update that price. Done. Okay. So yeah, we've got this whole place has a lot of problems with it. We need to... Whoa, what is this? Apparently... So some of the walls over here I need to clean up and fix things with. We're missing all of our spider webs. We need to put bamboo in. Add bamboo. Add webs. I'm going around right now, and what I'm doing is I'm preparing to make the episode by inventorying what we have in the shop. Name a Bat Damon. That's actually a really good idea, Fin. My birthday is not July 19th. I'm sorry. McAdoo says, didn't you give the store to X? Yeah, so in episode 138, which is going to go live literally when this stream ends. Okay, I'm just going to warn you guys. Sometimes I do this thing where I raid other streams. Well, today I've actually got episode 138 ready to hit publish on. So we're actually going to go raid my video when the stream is over. The name of episode 138 is going to be Back at Bat, which is about reopening the Halloween store. So what I did was I sold the building to Asuma, and then I'm leasing back the middle floors of it. The top is still going to be his creepy bookstore, and the bottom is still going to be the experience shop. But for right now, the inside I'm going to lease from him. Right? So when we're actually done streaming, you'll actually have an extra 17 minutes of Joe Hills to watch that video. So right now, though, what we're doing is we're figuring out what I need to do to reopen this place. We need more fan fiction. That's a really important piece. We need more fan fiction. Okay, let me make sure no donations have come through that I failed to acknowledge because I had the window closed. No. Okay, so we need to get hay. We need to get more vines. Okay. The big thing that we want to do, I think, to open this episode is we're going to... Will I read the end poem? I don't know what the end poem is, Luigra. Could you tell me what the end poem is, Luigra? That would be very helpful. And it's getting dark out here. There's a poem for when you leave the end. Oh, do you mean the text for ending the game? Okay. I can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. Oh, I thought it was at night. The poem at the end of Minecraft when you defeat the... I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that person's spamming. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm leasing the store back from Asuma. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go and get prices from... Where is the potion store? Is this the potion store up here in the sky? Hey, welcome Lego to Rich Kid. Glad Mixer's working for you again. Where's that potion shop? I know I've seen it around here. Am I directly above it? Is that why I can't find it? Okay, now it's nighttime. Let's go sleep in a bed real quick and fix the weather. It's on the ground right outside the entrance. Well, we need to update our bed to not be in the middle of nowhere anyway. Oh no, we took the bed away from the roller coaster. We need to put a new bed for people to sleep in. Oh, I forgot that. Let's go get stuff to make another bed and just leave the other one in the woods or whatever. Dang it. I forgot all about that. Okay, nothing in there. Do we have... Okay, black wool. Okay, cool. So, 3 wool and then 3 wood, and we should be able to fix that bed. Okay. My communal potion station was actually destroyed by Ren's dragon before it died. I don't know if you saw that big skeletal dragon, but in its death throes, it actually obliterated my potion stand. Which I think was a contributing factor to it being poisoned to death. But yeah. Let's go fix that problem with the roller coaster before we forget. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Can we not deal with Isuma's dumb thing today? Is that going to be alright? Oh, man. This is... Why can't we just make this boat road wider? Like, there's... Why does it have to be one wide? This is Hermitcraft. We have like an infinite amount of ice thanks to Stress Monster. Why don't we just lean into it? Whatever, it's fine. And we'll go to this one. Whatever. What's Ruben doing now? Yeah, that's a weird question. That's not helpful. Okay. So, earlier this stream, we accidentally had to grab the bed out of here for an emergency thing, and I realized I didn't put it back. So, that would have been very rude if anybody had slept there and then died. So we can go back now. Is that a portal? No, it's not. Find a portal, go right through. Find a portal, it's for you. Oh, T310 kept saying stuff about a giant face, and I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, he means me. I'm the face. I'm the face that people can't handle. That's fine. That will in no way damage my self-esteem in the long term. Oops. Did I get the 50 diamonds yet? I did. I signed up for Demise earlier in the stream. We succeeded in that goal. So now we've got our next goal, which is to reopen the Halloween store. Well, don't worry. Every $20 we raise, the face camera will get a little bit more transparent, but also a little larger. So, and we are at $3 toward our next $20 face camera goal. Okay. Let's emotionally center ourselves before we descend into this terrifying pit. Okay. We will soar as though on the wings of an eagle, and we will emerge right here. Is that torch supposed to be there? I probably accidentally set that down. Okay. Falls does have a bookstore here. Cheap books, 1 diamond each. Knockback, lore, bane of arthropods, sharpness, power. They're not great. Okay. I do have 5 diamonds left. So I could possibly look at... Hey, are Unbreaking books back in stock? Ooh. Fixing my green armor here. I could buy some more mending books at least. Is Featherfallen 4 in stock? Because actually that's the one that's going to really... Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to get Featherfallen 4. And we're going to get... We've got Unbreaking 3, so we're going to get Mending on that. Oh, no! The Mending is out. Okay. That's fine. We'll still want the Featherfallen. Okay. Yeah, we got to... Yeah. Okay. Hermitcraft the musical. Look at these crafters all hanging like rafters. They're bats for the slamming. All of them are rhyming and keeping their time, and they're totally jamming. Oh no, we're carrying 2 of the diamonds on us. We need to find a place to get rid of them. And he showed dragon bounty. I don't want to kill any dragons right now. Let's go ahead and put that there. Oh man. Yes, that was from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Okay. Which I think was one of the first video projects I paid for on iTunes. Look at these people, amazing how sheep will show up for the slaughter. Good luck, Billy Buddy, because things could get bloody. They're led to the water. Custom orders. Potion of Swiftness. How much do these cost? 3 for 1 diamond. Strength, healing. Potion of Regeneration. 3 for 1 diamond. Are all potions 3 for 1 diamond? Okay. But he's out of fire resistance. And night vision. And invisibility. And slow fallen. Slow fallen seems like a really good one to have. Finfin says, I wonder if Sean Hills sings Joe Hills can be Shazammed. Maybe. We're on Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, all those. If I have an iTrade pass, there might be a mending villager downstairs. I do have an iTrade pass. Okay, so... Part of me wants to buy these out because I think they're going to be valuable later and I just want them for me. So I'm not going to resell the ones I'm buying here, but I am going to buy 3 of them. Also, are these the slowest slow fallen potions you can get? Is this after you've added redstone to them? Like, are these unboosted? Potion of water breathing sold out. Yeah, see, I think regeneration can go longer. And these are not potions of health, too. You can get up to an 8-minute max? Okay. Yeah, these potions of swiftness are also underpowered. So that's unboosted. We're gonna buy some of these and boost them, I think. I think every hermit is gonna want potions of slow falling, and they're gonna want potions of slow falling too, in particular. So we actually have a little potion lab. Okay, it can go... Some people are saying it's a 4-minute max. We have a potions lab here under the Ministry of Truth. Okay. Happy birthday, Bob Jeffrey. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Bob. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Okay, so we're going to want to grab some redstone here. Boom, boom, boom. Could have sworn I left some redstone in some of these chests. Dang it. Well, I mean, I guess we can always start grabbing the redstone that we built here as part of our experiment. Can reclaim some of this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That is not a safe place for you, horse. I don't have a saddle to pick you up with. Don't fall, please. Oh, was it in this chest that I had the extra redstone? No, it was not. Okay. Core concept. Let's go ahead back into our sick burn ward here. So, we will put in 1, 2, 3 of these, and hopefully this won't ruin them. Let's test this, though. Mehitaliano says, sing your favorite song, Joe. I don't know what that would be. I don't know that I have one particular favorite. Great, 4 minutes. So we're going to drop the rest of these into here. Okay. Make sure those were all the 1-minute 30s, yeah. And then these are the 1-minute 30s. Slow fall on 130, slow fall on 130. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Yeah, it's about 4:10 in Nashville. I've been saying core concept less. Well, that's because we moved to peripheral concepts, Louis Gras. Once we figured out the fundamentals, it's obvious that we're going to extend our brains to the future extensions of those concepts. Okay. Hey, Easy Chips, thank you for the $5. Who writes, a lot of the other redstone using hermits like Scar are out of redstone. There could be diamonds to be made there. I actually sold Scar a ton of redstone the other day. I don't sound so good. That's because I got to clear my throat, sorry. Let me mute real quick. There we go. Okay. No, I've got a chronic thing that bothers my throat. So... yeah, Bob, I already sang happy birthday to you. That's the best shout-out you're going to get. If you're spamming, you might be a robot that actually can't tell that I shouted you out, in which case you're just going to get shut down, because that's what we do to robots. Turn them off, do, 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 do. Turn them off, do, 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 do. Find all the robots, shut them down, turn them off. Okay, so... yeah, what other potions are going to be super good? We're going to want fire-breathing potions. Which you can make those by combining blaze rods and slimes, I think. And we're gonna need to find our netherrack, or not netherrack, another wart. I wonder what happened to I had a bunch of nether wart at some point. I still have soul sand. Oh man, we're gonna have to go get some nether wart, I'm realizing. Yeah, the lack of nether wart's gonna be the real problem. We have soul sand back in the Halloween district. But we haven't really thought this all the way through. We've got a few fire resistance potions here. What do we have in this box? We'll take the rotten flesh out. Take out the dried kelp and the poppy. Okay. So, rotten flesh. Why is that not? Oh, of course. You can consolidate that there. We might want gunpowder. Well, wait. Pufferfish are actually really good. They're the things that give you the underwater breathing potions, I think. So currently we're gathering all the stuff we need to get started on potions. Okay, not having any nether wart at all is going to be a problem. We need to go to quartz, warts, and shorts. You're right. Okay. We are just hitting the 3-hour mark now. You guys are like, Joe, how are you still streaming? Barely. I need to take a 3-minute break because it is 3 hours, so I think I earned it. Gonna go ahead and replay that song I wrote called My Destinies in Tennessee. It's technically a 4-minute, 48-second song, but yeah, we are gonna do that. So, be right back in about 4 minutes. Time skip. Dude.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or polar bears from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team a sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We are starting our 4th hour of the live stream. We got some great questions. We have IT Power Outage saying, is he not scared of copyright? I wrote that song. My brother performed it. That song belongs to me and my brother. We got a great question from Evnator saying, what's he worming on right now? I'm worming on an apple. I'm nom 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 nom. That's actually not how worms eat. They eat more like... I think I hit the pops thing. Sorry there. So that is what's happening there. Worms eat apples. Now let's see. We got some ender pearls here. I'm trying to figure out what needs to go. Matan Goldstein says the music is nice, but the words are strange. Yeah, thank you. That's how we do it. People are asking for download links to the song. Let me get you the album link real quick. If I go to Hermitcraft in my notes here, then we go to stream links, and there we go. Album link for Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. There we go. Posting that in all the chats. Okay. So, I've realized we are out of Enderwort for right now, and that's its own whole problem. The warts shop will sell Enderwort, but we can't afford the wart. Why am I not flying? Okay, so if we go to the Warts and Shorts shop, right here. 1 diamond for 64, and they're sold out. Okay, so we've got 2 problems here. Actually, this whole shop is sold out. Are there any traders that trade for Netherwort, you guys? Because we've got that iTrade pass. Well, I'm out of diamonds anyway, so technically, using emeralds to get Netherwort is the best bet for me. Why don't we try going downstairs? That's not a stairwell. That's why. Let's descend this ladder well. Also, let's make sure that we haven't gotten... Okay, cool. People are saying traders don't trade nether wart. They give emeralds for nether wart, but they won't offer you. Oh, wait, will any of these guys trade me diamonds, though? If I ask for diamonds? Bottle o' enchanting. Smite 3. Get some name tags. Who's this guy trade again? Is he the Menden book guy? No, he's the farmer. Cleric's Bywards. I can get a Sharpness 5 book, which I don't need at the moment. I do kind of want some name tags, because they're always funny. So at least this wasn't a total waste. We'll find something to do with this later. Name tags, emeralds. Oh, he has books for sale. 16 books for 1 diamond, but they're not actually there. Well, we can't wear diamond gear right now. Diamond gear is against the rules. Was there an emeralds for diamonds trade? I saw diamonds for emeralds, not the opposite way. Okay, so one option is... What if we go back to... If we go to the Halloween district, is there any nether wart anywhere in the Halloween district? That seems like the sort of place that there would be some. Yeah, Demise doesn't start till the 15th, but we're trying to practice now. Why don't I go to the 2D shop? Because I'm out of diamonds. Why are people saying Vin is a genius? I don't see any comments from Vin. Did Vin delete their genius comment? It's Power Doge says, I think you're the most creative hermit. Thank you. There might be some Wart and Cleo's build. That's kind of what I was hoping. While we're down here, though, let's go ahead and put some of these boxes back in the... I want to get some of these back into here. Whoops. Do leads work on bats? Asking for a friend. Okay. Those are iron nuggets, not ghast tears. Is there anything over here that's remotely enchantable? Wait, was that a bunch of blocks of emerald? Yeah, why don't we... Oh, I was going to say, I know that there were some slimes over here that we wanted to grab. So we're going to put those slimes, these blocks of emerald in here. We're going to take that green chest with us when we go. So anything we want that's going to be helpful for our Halloween store is going to go in that green chest, and then the green chest is going to go into the ender chest. Okay. Water bottle, anvil. And we'll pick that up and place it here. Clarine writes, I'm surprised you've been streaming for so long. Well, you know, I normally work for like 8 hours on a regular day. So streaming for 3 or 4 hours is not that hard on a day when I don't have to go to work. Ten Hades stamps. At the point where you're asking that question, you probably already know the answer to it. Okay. Yeah, wait. Maybe there's no nether wart down here. It's cocoa beans. Well, we're streaming at a weird time, Watermelon. Yeah. Nope, no nether wart over here. No nether wart over here. Well, thank you, Z-Chips. I appreciate the amount of money you did spend. Bossman316 says, how do you get so many views? Do you mean Vanderbilt University Society of Engineers? The way I got so many views, which was actually one, was by attending Vanderbilt University, where they had a Society of Engineers. It was really fun. I recommend it to anybody who's thinking about going to college. Is there no wart near the hub? I don't know. Okay. Well, I talked to some of the European hermits about it, and they don't, it's not that they dislike the idea of the Halloween district, it's that in Europe, Halloween season is like a few days or one day, and so they can't get a month out of content, out of it like an American can, because their brains just can't comprehend that you could do Halloween for an entire month. I was not an engineer. I'm just saying we had a whole society of engineers there. Is he going to survive? Yay, he made it. I was a little worried. Okay, we're gonna grab all these empty bottles too. But seriously, where is the, Oh, did I forget to grab... I didn't get the soul sand. Where was the soul sand? I didn't see it. Okay, maybe we had to go back to the games district to get the soul sand. Maybe I left that at the other place. I've just got too many different areas. Is the problem. I need to start just storing everything in the ender chests, because most of these streams is just me going between 4 or 5 different areas. Okay, coming up on the corner. There's the corner. There we go. We have the elytra on. Okay. We should probably sleep before all the mobs spawn. Bossman0316 says, what is your best tool? Probably my train whistle. That's my favorite. There's some wart near Asuma's lava minigame. Okay. Anything in here? Scaffolding might be useful, actually. There's a lead. Let's get some of these chests out, just in case any of them have stuff that we want to move or consolidate in. That's lapis lazuli block. So those are all the shulkers. We've pulled all the shulkers out. We're going to set them here, away from the lava. Then we're going to consolidate anything we have that overlaps. So we got 4 of those can go in there. This one has a lot of empty space in it. We're going to want to use that for the scaffolding, the extra obsidian, etc. This one has a lot of empty space in it too. We got a lot of brown mushrooms. We're going to need those for making all sorts of potions. So that's fine. We've got some bones here. We can consolidate with the bones here. I think these yellow flowers can consolidate with the yellow flowers here. Okay. Okay, so... let's see what we got here. Blocks of coal. Ah, there we go, nether wart. I knew I had some nether wart somewhere. I must have brought it out here to work on this build. Plus the slime balls that we wanted. Okay, cool. We're going to take the scaffolding, the spider eyes we're going to want. Okay. Feathers we're going to want. Coal ore is going to be valuable. Dried kelp. We can consolidate some of that dried kelp down. Into cookable kelp. Gonna want the drowned head and these potions here. Okay. Poppies we can consolidate with that box. Yeah, guys, this is an inventory management stream at this point. I'm sorry, but that's where we're at. Is we have too much inventory and no management. Get that soul sand in there. We got iron nuggets, chorus fruit. We got raw kelp. We got slime balls. We can put these slime balls in there with that. The sugar cane we can't consolidate because that one's full. Got some extra planks. Let's put the planks and scaffolding in here. Hay bales, blocks of coal. Whatever. We'll just kind of make it up as we go. We're making it up as we go. Andesite, we need those blocks to recover this when we're done. Stone, gunpowder we're going to want because that's a potion component. Netherrack, cobblestone. Oh, here, extra mine carts. We actually want to put those carts. Take the bone meal. Extra carts can go in here for now. NJ Coffee Junkie says, you need blaze powder, netherwort, sugar, spider eyes, brown mushrooms, golden carrots, redstone, slime balls, and gunpowder. Thank you. Okay. Rotten flesh, we can consolidate down into here. Lapis lazuli ore, we probably want to take with us. Feathers, we want to take with us. Dried kelp, we want to consolidate if possible. Redstone lamps, those are good. We actually want those. We have a lot of boats and furnaces and signs and stuff, but most of this stuff we can kind of leave. Extra doors, scaffolds, boats, oxide daisy potion of regeneration. Okay. Do I have feathers in any of these? I do have bone meal in that one. The stick we could probably get rid of. Dump our extra... Do we need this carrot? Probably not, because we can turn it into a gold carrot. Yay. Consolidate those gold nuggets down. 2 more oxide daisies. Ladders, doors, glass, bone, another flower, some saplings. Feel like we can consolidate those. Those bones we can get rid of even if those ones won't go. Got some kelp here that's not cooked. Bone meal. Shears, saddle. I'm going to want the saddle for sure. So saddle's going. Okay. Next chest here. Sugarcane we definitely want. Iron we definitely want. Block of coal we're going to want. So can we consolidate some of these trees down maybe? Yeah, we can consolidate those. These dark oak leaves we'll just leave here. Black dye. Ooh, we need black dye. And we need dried kelp. Dried kelp we're going to cook or consolidate and put into there. Black dye we'll leave in here. We can get that one taken care of. Do we need that much flint? Probably not. Let's go ahead and consolidate our steel as well. This gunpowder, I feel like we can consolidate with another chest, maybe. Maybe not. We don't need that, though. That badly. Hey, there's more dried kelp and more wheat. Get some more scaffolding up in there. Consolidate these ladders. Do we really need this dirt and this granite? No. We are just... Sorry, guys. I know that this is not the most riveting content, but we're in the 4th hour. We're halfway through the 4th hour of the stream at this point. So at a certain point, we're just getting stuff ready for the next episode. We are building the future that we want to see. Seeds, gunpowder, glowstone we want, redstone repeaters we want, lanterns we want, torches we want. I'm going to want to take a bunch of this stuff, actually. Wait, actually... Oxide daisies we're going to consolidate here. Okay. String. Red mushrooms are actually something we're running out of, too. We can consolidate this glass for right now in here, but... Okay. Anything else going to consolidate? No. Is this light gray stained glass something we have somewhere else, though? Part of me thinks it was, but I guess not. Okay. Gunpowder can go there. Okay, so we have extra glass. Now we have extra coal ore. Blast furnace. Extra coal. Now these coals, this is 36, so that'll consolidate into a nice block here. Which we can then drop into... Oh, that's full. This one is fine, I guess. Drop these doors in here as well as 2 crafting benches. Why do I need 2 crafting benches? Unclear. We got oak saplings and acacia saplings. Can we consolidate those in here? Not the acacia. Never the acacia. But we will take these brown ones. We'll throw these over the wall there. Don't need them. We have so many empty buckets. We're going to want to grab some of these hoppers too. Part of me thinks that we want this nether quartz, but I don't think we can consolidate it down with anything. Ah, we spent a whole day just inventory managing. It's okay, Hannah. We appreciate you anyway. Okay. So. We are just in the process now of consolidating all of this down as much as possible, or as far as possible. Smooth stone, dirt, boats, sticks, buttons, trapdoors, block of coal. Block of coal was one I saw in here. Wait, no, that's the obsidian. Block of coal, there we go. Do we want to take all this bamboo? It's probably not worth it today. Got a lot of chests in here, though. We don't want to waste those. Extra coal. Okay. Oh, that's not going to stack. Whatever. There we go. There's another 8 of these. So that's looking even better. Go ahead and get a hay bale out of here. No, that one's full. Into there. These 2 oxeye daisies seem like they're kind of out of place. Yeah, we're consolidating oxeye daisies into here. Okay. Light gray dye. That might be nice to have later, but we don't really need it. Magma blocks, though, we're going to want. Okay, so which of these have any spaces left? This one has a few. Gonna drop these observers into there, as well as the lanterns. Okay, we can drop the leather and leather cap into here. Nothing else is going to go in there. Just checking, though. Nothing in here is going to overlap with anything in there already. Okay, great. Now, we're going to pick up all of these. We're going to recover those. We got all 5 filter boxes? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put these back in there. Put that there. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so now all we need to do is go back to the Ministry of Truth and start getting set up for the Halloween shop episode. Wait, there's idea. Where's the portal? I wish they had made the portal tower infinitely tall. That would make it way easier to find. Everything else in here is like infinitely tall but this. Yeah, I have a blog. It's at joehills.net. It's mostly got a bunch of my poems and stuff. And I'm immediately also realizing I didn't bring one of the boats. Here's the boat. Okay. We are doing a ton of inventory management this stream, you guys. This is kind of an inventory management thing. Part of me wants to go and do the Mine and Mesa inventory management too. We have so much random stuff that's not really consolidated yet. We need to make an inventory, make another ender chest too. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Morning to Western Australia, Ryder. Okay. So, got an ender pearl down here. What? Who put spider webs there? Who ran a string across that? That is the most obnoxious thing. Okay. Yeah, I found some nether wart. We're ready to go on that. I know Green has a new event called Demise. We recorded setting up for that for episode 139 earlier. I need to edit 139 tonight. Oh, there we go. Maybe somebody preemptively put that in there as part of the Demise contest to get people murdered. It is possible. Okay. So, looking through all this nonsense, here's what I'm imagining we're going to do. We're going to go back here to our thing here. So these are partially done. We're going to go ahead and set up that netherwart farm. And I'm realizing the reason I went backstage is because I don't have an ender chest back here. Hey, welcome, Ozathoth. Glad to see you. Yep, we signed up for Demise earlier. We had to get 50, I was going to say 50 pixels, but I think they're actually called diamonds. That's how long I've been streaming. Things have been converging. Meanings have no meaning any longer. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to stream for another 11 minutes, and then right at 5 o'clock, I'll go ahead and make my next episode that's going to go live public. And so that way, you guys can raid my unseen video content. And anybody who watched the Euro stream yesterday, just so you know, I had to reshoot all of that footage because none of it was usable. And I did it an entirely different way. So even if you're like, well, I saw that whole episode be recorded, I actually reshot the whole thing off of without the stream here earlier today. So I could actually get an episode out the door because I was like, no. So that'll be fun. So remind me, guys, in 11 minutes to put that video public. Okay, so yeah, diamond gear is banned in Demise, and I'm practicing. Okay, so what are we doing? We're getting the nether wart out, and then we're gonna get the soul sand. Did I only have 2 soul sand? Was that the actual problem? Was that one of the things I was looking for that I didn't find there was the soul sand? Oh, I got 2 soul sand. That's gonna slow us down a little bit, you guys. In the meantime, though, we've got these water bottles here. We're going to put nether wart in. I could have sworn I had more soul sand somewhere. It's probably back at the... Let's put all of our potion-making stuff in here. We got some extra glass. We got some brown mushrooms. Extra water bottles, that sort of thing here. Gonna get our slimes out. Gonna get our pufferfish. I think pufferfish plus awkward potion makes potion of underwater breathing. I guess we'll find out soon enough. We got plenty of blocks of coal here, books and quills. Cut my beard. Well, the scissors are out of reach and I have headphones on, so that's not really gonna go. The long trip that ended at Concorp is a stream exclusive. Absolutely, Ozathoth. Absolutely. So, yeah, you guys got to enjoy that, but no one else will, because it was a nightmare for me. It did not go well. So these are awkward potions. We're going to put magma cream in this one. So these are now potions of water breathing. We can extend those with the redstone. If we're not out of redstone entirely. We might need to go gather more. Yeah, we need to get more redstone. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, spider eyes and sugarcane, though, are definitely going to go in the chest. Potion of night vision at 8 minutes is definitely going to go in the finished potion chest. Unfinished potions are over here, along with chorus fruit, some golden carrots, pufferfish, sugarcane, slime ball. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, have we taken everything potion related out of this one? Yes, so we're going to recover this one. We're taking everything potion related out of this one. Yes, so we're going to recover this one. Everything potion related out of this one? Yes. Cover this chest. Got 3 of our ender chests back now. Everything potion related. We want the gunpowder out of there. And then that's it for this one, so we can recover that chest. And finally, this chest here, bones, we want the brown mushrooms. We want the sugarcane. Everything else here is worthless for making potions, so we're going to recover that chest. So sugarcane and brown mushrooms are going in here. Okay. And that's all of our ender chests. We can replace those there. Yeah, I'm also live on Mixer and Periscope and the other stuff. All the big ones. That was one brown mushroom here. I probably want to set up a mushroom farm eventually, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so anyway, short version, we're going to put all of these chests back in here right now. Ooh, we want to leave that Falsewell Motel thing there for later. No crazy random redstone. Oh, man, I was hoping we had... Okay, here's some gunpowder. We can put that over by our enchanting area. I was hoping we had some redstone in here, but I might have used it. I mean, I sold a ton of it to Scar, too. Which was probably a mistake. But whatever. Oh, gunpowder. We're gonna want that. Okay. So, back in here, we're gonna drop gunpowder off, mushroom off. Glowstone we actually do want to put in. I forgot glowstone's actually useful for that. Then we can go recover some of the redstone from over here. Just let it fall down and go get it. Okay. I think this goes all the way down. Why am I holding shift and it's not dropping me? That's why. It doesn't go all the way down. Okay. So we got all 9 of those. Anything down here that's worth grabbing? Probably not. There's a... Are there spider webs down here? How could I forget this? You guys, there might be spider webs down here. You guys, how could I forget? How could I forget this was here? Are there spider webs? We need spider webs for our shop. I might have already gotten all of them. Oh no. But maybe not. This can't be entirely explored. We don't have the shears right now. I have to come back. But we've been looking for a mine. Oh, I mean, there's still some unclaimed railroad tracks here, so that says to me maybe there's unclaimed spider webs. This is a terrifying place to be, though, at the same time. So let's come back when we actually have the right gear. We'll save that for a recorded segment. We're actually about to end the stream in about 4 minutes. So, and remember, because we're going to watch the we're going to have the debut of the new Joe Hills episode. We're not going to use the actual YouTube debut feature because I don't know how that works. But yeah, it would probably be good to look for the cobwebs before Grian's game actually goes live. Because we don't want, to take damage. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to go on the to-do list. Yeah, YouTube Premiere is kind of obnoxious. We're not going to use it. No redstone in that chest. No redstone in that chest. We might want these, black and gray glass, but that's not really for anything. Okay. Wrong door. Woo. Okay, well, we are going to be set up to start recording episode 140 tomorrow. That's my plan. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and bring that next episode of Hermitcraft, episode 138, public. It's called Back at Bat, because we're reopening the Halloween store. Wait, we need... Oh, yeah, I forgot. YouTube likes it if you wait until... What? No, don't... YouTube likes it if you wait until... If you launch your episodes on the hour. So we're going to wait 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I just walked on a floor made out of redstone ore. Really? Oh, but that's our disco floor. We can't just ruin that. Okay. So... These, though, while we wait for that final 2 minutes, we can go ahead and extend these potions. We've got a water-breathing one and a fire-resistance one, and those both benefit from the redstone process. Bat shop's back. All right. All right. Every batty now. Ah, shake your bodies now. Boo, every batty now. Bat shop's bat, all right. Okay, so we're going to flip this over to public. Add to playlist Hermitcraft 6 with Joe Hills. We're going to click publish. And then I'm going to copy the link. New episode. And I'm going to paste this in all 3 chats. Just live now. Like I said, this has footage that was... That was not part of the stream. I had to redo the whole back half of the episode. It was a lot of fun this morning. But yeah, you guys go enjoy the episode. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.